Welcome to the Mob Jazz podcast. Please be aware that the content of this podcast is primarily social commentary and represents the personal opinions of the hosts and guests. It is not intended to be a statement of fact or an official stance on any issues discussed. This podcast is for entertainment and informational purposes only. We encourage listeners to seek out professional advice for any factual matters or decisions. Listener discretion is advised. You guys didn't know you could do shit on that screen. I thought it was just for decoration.
But this guy thing can actually do a lot of stuff.
Are you
this
serious?
This guy can do a lot of things.
Your mic has always been on deep.
Is that why my voice is deep on the... Guys, I'm actually quite cute. My voice is actually quite...
It reminded me of that anime joke.
Which one?
About her doing like radio voice but in anime. that was so
Yeah,
my mic has been on...
We've put it on medium. Let's see
No,
if
but
it
then I
changes
use
anything.
different mics every day.
Yeah, not we've changed yours today. We'll change it back.
You guys, I listened...
yeah.
I
You put
know...
our shit on deep.
Yeah, standard. Yeah.
All mics were on deep.
All of them.
I guess, yeah.
We can't be the sound.
Why are you...
No, I don't
What's
think
the opposite
I don't
of
think the
deep?
effect was too
Let's
crazy.
check.
I don't think the effect was too crazy.
What if...
The effect of deep, I mean the opposite of deep
What-
is high, bro. We can't be high. Nah.
No, put me on high. What if when I'm listening back to this pod, I freaking sound like I don't even know.
Maurice
Like,
Chestnut or some shit.
no, I've been sounding like Maurice
The
Chestnut.
deep was helping.
Yeah.
My real voice is like
What do I sound like?
or like Dino, or like
Yeah.
Like Michael
who has
Jackson
a
type
really
hype.
heavy? I sound like Michael Jackson or
Yeah.
like Prince.
That would be so cute actually.
Okay, hi guys.
All gone.
Wagwan. Today is Friday the
10th.
10th?
It's 11.
Is it
11th.
11th?
Yeah,
Yesterday was
11th.
10th.
11th. Yesterday was 10:10.
10.
I only
11th of
realized
October.
that last month had Friday the 13th.
It did.
Yeah.
Nothing happened that day, man.
Nothing
You know,
ever happened.
every Friday the 13th, there's always like a party or something. That one, guys, just skipped it, man.
I don't think anyone really cares, bro.
Everybody
used to care
those
back
are the
in the
white man
Americans try to
superstitions,
impart-
man.
Okay, yeah,
Impart it
fair.
on us.
But
We're not interested.
guys are doing Halloween things nowadays.
No,
Yeah.
it's not real Halloween that
Okay,
they
yeah,
do,
fair.
bro. It always feels like whenever guys try to celebrate like very American holidays,
Yeah.
it seems like a stretch, bro.
Yeah.
It's like,
That COVID Halloween party was fire. That
Hey.
one COVID Halloween
oh,
party.
I wasn't invited for that one,
It was for invites.
We mob dressed, man.
bro. Yeah, it was for invite.
Was it? Because that's
What?
who just showed up.
Man, me,
You
I
just showed
couldn't,
up,
bro.
bro.
What? Oh, you didn't have friends that were going for it, probably.
I knew
So-
everyone who went for it, bro.
Are you serious?
Yeah, but I just felt like everyone else was invited and they didn't invite me, so I didn't want to go.
I like that. I like that.
That time I was quite sensitive.
Now,
You were hot about
I was
it.
fresh out of COVID, like I cared about community, man. So if I wasn't invited into that community, I was like,
I'm so
Yeah,
dead.
don't want me there, man.
Uh-huh.
that
And it
party
was far. I
fire.
wanted like Loa or some shit.
Yeah, it was far. It was far. But it wasn't far for me.
Yeah, it wasn't for free.
Yeah. Eh.
Yeah, man. What were we supposed to do? You had some just tell us.
What did, I've forgotten that thing, but I remembered another thing. Oh, and then also the way my mind works, guys, I think I have ADHD, but that's a conversation for another day. I want to talk about spinning the block.
Now, in what context?
So, spinning the block in relationship context.
Okay.
For the
You
listeners.
want this to be a relationship pod mob?
That what I
I've
don't
noted-
want.
I've
I
noted with
don't want. I'm
concern.
very sorry. I'm very
Nah, I'm
sorry.
playing.
Okay. For the viewers and the listeners, we need to distinguish spinning the block from buyback. Period.
Interesting.
Spinning the block only applies if someone comes back after the buyback period has expired.
What's the period?
That's when it's called spinning the block. The period can be sometimes a matter of time, but sometimes it's a matter of like if you were like you cut contact completely. So the degree of your relation, like how you relate with one another. If you guys had cut contact completely, that means there was no buyback. So when someone comes back, they're spinning. They're not coming back on buyback. You get? You think that the first time someone comes back, it's always going to be buyback?
Do you know where like the term spinning the block comes from?
Or where does
Like
it
in
come
what context it applies?
No.
Spinning the
shooting
block.
thing?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
means like when when these guys do a shootout, but they didn't catch everyone.
Yeah, so
they
they
come
come
back
back.
to make sure
Yeah.
they caught everyone.
But I
Remember,
don't
I thought
think
spinning the
so.
block
Do you
was
think
multiple
so?
guys.
So in essence, it would be the opposite. Like spinning the block would be sooner.
Yeah, but so are you trying to say? I think it won't be the same in relationships. Because I don't think, because spinning the block, if I'm to give you an example of, let's say, a famous spin of the block, Nelly and Ashanti, that's spinning the block.
Yeah.
They were way past their buyback, bro. These guys dated when we were children.
Okay, so the thing about also the buyback clause is, let's say I'm United and he's Chelsea, right?
First of all, stop looking at them as how they actually apply in this
but
real life scenario.
I'm telling you why
it comes
it's
from.
different for different like situations. Because for some people, for certain like players, I'll sell the player to them, say £10 million. They might sell that same player. Let's say he becomes the best player in the world. They might sell that same player to other teams at 100M. But for us, we have a clause. We have an agreement that me, if I want him back,
You pay 10.
I'll pay like maybe slightly. I'll pay maybe like 30. You know what I mean? So we'll always have that relationship type thing.
But it also has an expiry date. That's the thing.
You see,
In the actual contract.
Does it?
Yeah, it does.
and
It either has an expiry date or a trigger.
I don't
like
know if
after
you
a few
guys
seasons.
noticed,
Yeah.
but these last few years have been prime spin the block years.
You go back to your team.
I don't know if it's because of like, do you think there's a correlation between us going through a pandemic and spinning the block? Like, mortality became so real that people are like, man, if I get a baby, let me go back to someone who loved me.
And my
once
ex
upon
is married, so that one is a bit. It's a bit
Don't kill me.
Yeah, you can't spin.
that one.
I don't know. Me, I think I use those two terms interchangeably. I think that they just apply.
No.
In fact, I would say spinning the block happens a bit. Anyway, I think they apply the same way.
I think
they apply the same way.
buyback clause to me is first contact after.
Yes. Me
Okay.
too.
But if you
fair.
mob contact,
Me too.
yeah,
I think spinning the block is coming back later.
yeah,
It's not
yeah,
first
yeah.
contact after. Spinning the block comes back after you've already done closure.
Okay, you finish the block.
You finish the block.
And I
then
also
you came
think-
back
and then
around.
you came back
yeah,
around.
I think
And
spin
on
the
the
block
block
is more
is-
relationship.
Yes.
Buyback clause can be either.
But yeah, buyback clause can be
Yeah.
flinging now
Yeah,
or
yeah.
rumbo closure. So you're just hooking up, stuff like that.
Actually, I think buyback clause is like you get back together.
Guys don't get back together and buy back. Okay, they do. They do
Yeah,
buy that.
I
They
think
do.
buyback
do,
clause
man.
you get back
Spinning
together.
the block is you finish the whole block. You went to another
But
block.
that's
You
not
did some
buyback clause
shit.
if you get back together.
Then you
man.
came
That's just
And
back.
then you
bad.
came back onto the block. That's spinning the block for me.
Okay, if you get back together, we're just gonna call those laps, man. You're just running laps
Yeah,
in
I
the
guess.
stadium.
Anyway,
Is that way?
yeah, I needed to
because-
distinguish the two. But that aside, do you remember the guy who said I'm soft like bread that's dipped in milk?
Has it spun? Has it spun or you spin? You want
He
to
called
spin?
me on Wednesday.
Okay. So are you going to
Wait, I've missed it. What?
Do you remember the
The
guy
guy who said she's soft like bread.
that
Dipped
like
in milk.
bread dipped in milk, the
Yeah.
part which wants to fall back in the milk tin?
Yeah.
That one.
Cookie monster. That's what I want to call it.
That
Yeah.
guy, the cookie monster. Do you remember how it ended? I ghosted him.
Yes.
So after ghosting him, the person that introduced us, that set us up, was like, "Oh my God, Casper, those are bad manners. You've never been ghosting. This thing you do of ghosting is so rude." So she bugs me about it, and apparently he's heartbroken. They met up for lunch, and he told her he's heartbroken. So she's like, the least you can do is just have a conversation with him and tell him why you've decided to chill. So eventually, he had been calling and texting. I'm not replying. Eventually, I reply, and I tell him, I'm going to be honest with you. You're too overtly sexual for
I
me.
remember this, yeah.
Yes. And I guess maybe I should have told him what that meant. Like, it's coming off. Like, you just want to see my kiwi fruit and dip. Right? And that's not what I
Yeah,
want.
I've just realized why it's called kiwi fruit.
Easy. Cool.
And that's not what I want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want a relationship. I don't want, to just hand out my kiwi fruit. And then he does what? I didn't say it like that. I just said you're too overtly sexual. Maybe he needed interpretation for what being overtly sexual means to me. Anyway, he's like, oh, maybe it's just because I'm really attracted to you. You're 40 years old. Anyway. So he's like, you know what? We should meet for farewell drinks. I was like, farewell? As in? Don't you think that would be weird? Seeing as to how I've ghosted you, I've explained why I ghosted you. Let's keep it pushing, P. He's like, no, it won't be weird. Me, I won't act weird. Doesn't he link up with my friend, who is also his friend, our mutual friend, and tell her, yo, do you know Casper is dying to see me? She's blowing up my phone, telling me let's go out for drinks. I was like, are niggas mad?
That's a total man right there. Like,
After doing that, mind you, this whole time I'm sending screenshots to my friend saying, your friend wants to go for farewell drinks and they're going to poison me. After him doing that, doesn't he then proceed to hit on my friend, our mutual friend?
Had that never happened before?
It had never happened before.
Interesting.
I thought it had.
So now I wanted to blast him. She's like, no, Casper, leave it. Leave it. Don't make it a thing. I'm like, okay, I leave it. I delete our chats. I think I even blocked him on WhatsApp. I kept it pushing. Wednesday, I'm working out. I think I need to stop using headphones. So my headphones automatically connect on phone calls. Like, that's a setting, it's on.
Damn.
I'm like, hello? He's like, hello? He calls me by my full government name. He's like, how are you? I'm like, who's this? I'm like, I'm okay. Who's this? He's like, I'm sure you deleted my number by now. What? Anyway, it's so and so. It's Cookie Monster. I'm like,
okay. No, I just need to, because my head is not. Is this the ginger guy?
This isn't Gingerbread Man.
Okay.
No, this is
the stories were blending.
This is the guy who on the second date asked me, "Are you a squatter or a creamer?"
This is the August guy.
I get what somehow.
This is June guy.
June.
Gingerbread Man was August.
Is it? Who was July?
I've forgotten who was July.
Maybe this guy.
There's a month you skipped.
No, I think it was still this guy. I think he was like June, July.
This guy lasted 1 month. I think this guy was July, actually.
Okay.
Actually. Anyway. So he calls me on Wednesday. He's like, how are you? How have you been? You're so quiet. I'm like, I've been okay. How have you been? Like, fine. It's like, so, I miss you. I want to be around you. When can we do drinks? I'm like, do you remember how our last few interactions went? Like, the last time we texted and whatnot. He's like, yeah. Why do you want to go for drinks? He's like, I miss you. I want to be around you. I'm like, why do men do this?
Also, missing a chick who you talk to for 1 month is nuts. Because me actually, like, anyway, I guess it's important to read between the lines with guys. Because that just means in his brain that I invested like a month's worth of time and I expected to have gotten some bucks in that month. And like up to now, like the sunken cost is killing me. Like I should have gotten some bucks.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's it.
For just a month?
It means I missed you. Like, you know what I mean? I get to the block, I sprayed the block up. But I didn't hit my target, bro.
So I've spun.
To go again.
I've literally spun the block.
And also a month, like, people get poom for much less time, bro.
On Wow.
So people get poom for 2 hours. What do you mean?
Serious?
On Tawa.
Yeah.
Listen, it was 1 month and we met up. The first day, the second day.
Okay.
We met up 4 times in that 1 month. Does 4 meetings equate to kiwi fruit?
It depends. I think it depends.
It does not, you guys.
I think it depends. I think it depends.
Anyway, I'm not about that.
It depends on if you're both willing participants. I feel like you just wanted a willing
Because if you're willing, even 1 meeting can be enough.
That's
bro.
true.
Yeah.
That's true. Let me not front.
You did not want to get
As
bought.
the woman of Christ that I am right now.
You're dodgy. You're dodgy. You're a dodgy individual, man. Bullets don't hit you easy.
Remember how in the Matrix they would like dodge the bullets like that's that shit.
Stop dodging, man.
Exactly.
I'm like, why on God's green earth would you hit me up 3 months later? We're now in October.
On some I miss you.
On some I miss you. We spoke for only a month. What do you miss? You probably don't even know my surname. Okay, you know my surname. You don't know my middle name.
Yeah.
To be fair, did you guys talk mob?
What do you mean?
Like every day?
He
Because he could miss the sentiment, not you. Does that make sense?
And he has
From
remembered
July.
to miss me now.
Relax. Not from July,
It's the
bro.
time period.
We have not spoken at all.
Fair,
and I decided because my friend didn't want me to bring it up, I didn't bring up the fact that he went back outside and said, yo, this chick is hitting my line, dying to see me. Because I could have, like, bro, you miss me, yet you were there lying on my name.
No, good. But I told you, like, as men, we're not very risk averse, bro. We make insane bets, bro. It's an insane gamble for you in your mind. You just have to convince yourself that there's a chance, like even if it's a 5% chance that this chick will take me back. Sometimes guys just roll the dice, man.
Take you back where you were never mine. I can't take what's not mine. What has never
I'm trying
been
to
mine.
get double or nothing, bro. You know what I mean? I'm literally trying to go from like to like
the end
around
of the race,
board,
man.
bro.
Yeah.
At once.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Let me tell you, when you're playing Monopoly, you can land on chance. And chance
it takes
tells
you all the way
go.
around, return to go and collect $20, bro. $200. Yeah.
So that's why they do it.
Sometimes. Yeah.
And you're like, and do you be thinking that, whatever I invested in July, my 1 month still counts. So to get kiwi fruit right now, it's not like I'm starting afresh. I'm starting on 1 month of investment.
Yeah, and also I feel like guys really be feeling like if you guys went on a few dates and spoke over the phone and text, like they had a chance and they blew it, so they can get that chance again. You know what I mean? Like, she almost swallowed, so there's a chance that this time I might do it the right way.
You just have to apply the right type of pressure.
Yeah.
But if you blew it the first time and I dipped without even explaining, what makes you think that now you can get it?
Like
Again,
I said,
risk.
it's a gamble, bro. Like, it's a gamble.
I've taken this gamble before.
Has it worked?
Yeah.
Has it paid? Have you?
Yeah, I think that there's like chicks who can be not feeling you in the slightest the first time. And then the next time.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's a very real thing.
I think works, man.
Real thing. But now it's a bit different for you because you were kind of feeling him at first.
I was feeling him at first.
Yeah.
Like after the first date.
That's much tougher.
She
went from feeling you
to not.
That's tougher.
That's a tough one.
That's
I was feeling him after the first date, and then the second date, no, the cream squatter wasn't second date. Second date was you're soft like bread. Third date, look me in the eyes. Sun is up. So, are you a cream or a squat? I was like...
Okay, but that guy was mob. That's the thing. He was mob.
But I keep telling you, there's chicks who fuck with that shit. I keep telling you. You just were in the right target market for that.
Or I wasn't feeling him enough for that.
No, I just think you were not the right... He just found the wrong one, bro. For that jazz.
I'm not this baby.
Because let me tell you can have that conversation and the chick will be gassed.
And you go home.
Yeah.
That's also not my jazz. But the chicks who that's there, that's the jazz. That's the jazz.
I am so dead. Have you heard what Wendy has asked?
What do you index?
Am I going on a date?
Anyway, you guys are not seeing her today.
Mad cute today.
Let me tell you, I walked in and I promise you, I smiled.
Yeah.
I was listening to sad music.
Casper's plans today, man.
I'm so dead.
That looks
That means these men don't rate me. Every day when I come with my, normal looks. The ones my mommy gave me.
Okay, let me tell you, your eyebrow right now.
Brown up.
That thing is brown, bro. Yeah.
Bring up the eyebrow. Melvin can expose me. Don't do that.
I'm not that type of man.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Should we keep it in relationships?
Hey,
I'm not trying
there's
to,
more
yes,
relationship jazz.
but I've realized why I keep bringing up relationships. You're the male sounding board I have in my
I
life.
respect it.
Yeah.
the
I'm
right
glad.
one. That's the thing.
And it's not just us. Like, I feel like a large part of this audience
Is guys.
enjoys being a sounding board for you.
Yeah,
man,
guys,
with this
please.
jazz.
'Cause
We need
let
to
me
break
tell you,
these things down.
In like the past 15 questions, like 10 are for Casper.
Yeah, aimed at her.
Yeah.
Oh, there are new questions?
Yeah, but this one is an update. So do you remember the chick who was dating a guy who didn't like the pod?
Yes.
Yes.
She sent us an update.
Nice.
The guy or the chick?
Nice,
The
nice,
chick.
nice, nice,
Nice.
nice.
So let me read the update. That's keeping it on relationships.
Okay.
Mr. MJP hater update.
Uh-huh.
We broke up.
No,
With a skeleton emoji.
but yes.
Now, wait for the rest of the
We
story.
always win.
That
She
was
says,
still acting though. You'll be there.
Seems dramatic, yeah? But this man was so mad about me sending in my question, which was so funny to me because the whole time I didn't know he was a patron.
No, I told you. Did I not say that?
That is so
Did I not say?
funny.
I knew
That
he
is
loved us, bro.
literally.
I knew it, bro.
So
And
like,
had strategically sent in my question for Friday. So you guys were right. He's definitely a fan.
Oh,
Yeah,
sure,
was the question
man.
which this guy was like, he wasn't kawa with a girl watching the pod.
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
Wow.
I told you guys, bro. It
Yeah.
had to be. Also, shout out to you, bro. Thank you for
Well, he's a fan. Why is he hating?
Oh my
bro?
gosh. First of all, we
I don't
love
know.
the both of you.
Yeah.
Do you know? I think
Yeah.
it might have just been a thing. Of
He's got to
like,
side with a babe.
no,
I'll side
actually,
with a guy.
without even doing any of that, I feel like it was a thing where it was his thing. Like the pod was his
This
thing.
thing.
And then she got into it, and he was like,
Maybe she was
Why are you getting into?
overgaining.
Why are you getting into my issue? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was his thing.
But
at
why did you
first.
guys
But-
break up?
I
I tell you
think
both
she was
watching this, so now we know.
You guys, these guys want to give us an MJP wedding. Give us an MJP.
Man.
Let me tell you.
Or maybe it was a
In
thing
a
where
gown with MJP on it.
You're so fake, man.
maybe it was a thing where she was always listening to the pod, and he started off hate listening, and then Loki started to enjoy
These
it.
guys
And it was
are
like a guilty
funny.
pleasure.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
man,
guilty.
Let me give these guys my car $5. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They enjoy this guy shit also. Let me give it to
Yo,
them.
what if you just subscribe
And
to
then-
the Patreon just to find out what happens behind the
It's
paywall?
Kawa. We shall
To
find the
see
next
what
guy
is
you
it about
cancels.
this? Why is my chico is laughing?
The next guy you cancels
Listen,
will
I'll
know
take
it's you,
it.
man.
I'll take it that way. As soon as he cancels, pop.
If you cancel
We'll
like
know it was.
so, we'll know
We
who
might
it
call
is.
you out here.
You're going to make guys to stay
Oh
here.
man, nobody no seriousness.
Yeah.
That's sad that you guys.
That's
broke
very
up, bro.
sad.
That's
That's
sad you
very
guys
sad.
broke up.
We are chill guys, and we wanted it to work for
But
you
now I
guys.
don't understand why you broke up then.
Oh
Okay, I
no,
guess
because
he
I
was-
think he felt like it's a violation of their privacy for her to bring that conversation here to us.
We don't know who she is,
Yeah,
bro.
we don't know who she is, that's true. But
Yeah.
then he had us talking about it. I used to see someone who would say, Casper, things of the relationship do not belong outside.
Also, that's mad, like manipulated,
That
bro.
is, they want to fix you inside
Yeah.
Yeah, it's somehow.
External
And
opinions are
also,
helpful.
to be fair,
Yeah.
Especially
this
if they're
question,
anonymous.
fine, it's supposed to stay there, but it involved us, man.
Okay, hold on. Not to be messy, but I want to hear his perspective. Tell us your perspective, man. Now you've released the
You
babe.
guy, right?
Tell us your perspective,
Right.
bro.
Right.
You
I wanna
know,
hear from
when
you,
people
man.
say we are therapists,
I wanna
I'm
hear
starting to
from
see
you.
why. Please
Yeah,
note,
let's hear both
disclaimer,
sides,
we are
bro.
not licensed.
Let's hear both sides.
This is
Yeah.
a perfect segue into the intro.
Yeah.
Welcome back to our Mob Jazz podcast, man. That is like
That's, yeah.
I wasn't
This is
expecting
why we love
that.
questions.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah,
man.
sorry about the relationship,
Yeah.
but thank you for being a patron.
Yeah,
Both of you.
man.
Brother, first of all, I want to say, aside from now the relationship jazz, every time I wear this shirt and I'm coming for the pod, I recognize last minute that it's the same color as the couch.
As the car.
And I be feeling like I'm blending in, but strangely, like
It's not the same
it
color
doesn't.
as the
Yeah, it
couch.
doesn't show that way.
No,
but
but-
while I'm seated in the couch and I look to the side, I be feeling like, damn, this
What's
should be
kind of
like
cushion
blendy.
is it?
It's not the same.
The cushion color.
Are they all?
No,
It's
they
different
are
tones.
different shades
Yeah.
of a color.
Yeah.
But it's not the same color as the
Yeah.
couch.
It's
It
just
ain't
the
blending.
shades which are different.
Yeah,
Damn,
it's,
but I
it's
be
not a
feeling-
green screen. Don't think like we're just saying your head.
Micah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
I be
when-
feeling
when
like
am
it
I?
blends, but I guess it doesn't really. Yeah, I remember
But
from
it's a
that
fire
from the
shirt.
Daft pod, I wore the shirt, and that was my first thing. Like, but I only noticed when we started recording that. Oh shit! I hope I'm not like blending.
No,
into
but it's
the
a
couch.
fire shirt.
Thank you. Thank
But
you.
it's a
thank you.
fire shot. Bro. Thank you. So fire.
Um,
We'll talk
So yeah,
after
hi
the
guys,
so I got
welcome
it
back.
from. I'll send you that page.
I was going to
yeah,
tell you,
I'll
you're
send you the page.
advertising for free here for guys.
Ah, this
Yeah,
page.
it's my guy. He's my homie. man. No, this is
No,
the
this
main
is
pod, bro.
YouTube.
You guys, what day is it?
Oh.
On
Yeah,
Tuesday, we
I
did
was by
Patreon.
myself.
Wait, so the one you shot on Tuesday is going to be for the
Patreon.
pod, for the
Yeah, it's
Patreon.
Patreon
This
only,
is
bro.
YouTube. So welcome
Patreon
back to the
only.
Mob Jazz podcast. Please like, share, subscribe.
Yeah.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yes.
Subscribe to the
Hit up our
Patreon.
IG,
Yes.
Patreon, YouTube. Hit the notification button on YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah, and subscribe to Patreons. Only
And come to
$5.
Cardamom and buy the remaining merch. It's easy much. And also, guys have told me that the hats are too small, bro. Why do guys have big heads, bro?
Why do you guys?
Oh my guys, on behalf of the big-headed community,
Yeah.
I'll say, I tried to steal Melvin's hat on Tuesday.
Did it not fit?
I had to extend it to the last thing. I said, this
Say
is so embarrassing.
swear.
Our heads are the same size.
It's
Pause.
like, this
Yeah.
is so
Because,
I
man.
swear.
embarrassing.
We're going to use you guys' heads like for the next match that we get.
Pause.
We're going to
Melvin,
measure with you
if I
guys' heads.
fight you.
I swear. We
Oma.
need to get like bigger hats. Honestly, like
Oma.
they've complained to me that everyone comes and tries the hats on, and they're too small.
Did you use your head?
No,
I was going to say, do you think you have like
what's so strange?
average sized head?
I think my head might be smaller than
You have a small
guys'
head.
heads because Magic is on about those hats. They don't fit Magic, bro.
They're small.
No,
yeah.
But Magic had dreads.
Yeah, he had dread.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I also have hair.
I guess.
But to
And a
be
big
fair,
forehead.
Yeah.
even when I'm wearing it, it's like a last guy.
Yeah, and I'm like,
I think we need to do a bit more like sourcing when we're doing the next match. We need to get like those like athletic hats, the ones that kind of have like
A bit of stretch.
elastic, yeah, they stretch a bit, because more people can wear those.
so speaking of merch, guys, subscribe to the Patreon. You'll
Yes.
get access to an extra episode.
a week.
Early access to merch.
Yeah.
Early access to the Tuesday episode that's also released on YouTube. And just a bunch of goodies if and when they
and
arise.
you get to ask questions.
You get to ask
As you can see, they are saucy. They are saucy.
They are funny.
Yeah.
You're lucky that today is Friday, so you're going to listen to the questions.
Yeah.
We're going to give you a teaser.
Yeah.
So subscribe to Patreon and love and light. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Nah,
And
facts.
speaking of magic,
Yes. But I want to discuss that when we're discussing music. Because I feel like we're not discussing a Beyonce album today.
No.
But I want to kind of discuss what guys have been listening to. Should we
Okay.
just start with that?
yeah, let's start with that. Why not? Let's start with that.
So, if you guys have been following, we've been doing a series of Beyonce albums. But some people started to get overwhelmed and decided they wanted some time away from Queen Bee. Although I want to say, like, some guys didn't get overwhelmed. But I'll say this, it's very opportune that we're doing Beyonce albums right now. And like that car, thank you Beyonce trend is popular.
Yes,
That
yes.
thing has been taking
It's so
me down,
funny.
bro. It's been taking me out.
So funny. But Beyonce.
Yeah. So I think we'll do another Beyonce album in like a week maybe. Will you guys be ready by then?
Yeah.
Okay, calm. For now, what have you guys been listening to, man? I'll start. Magic Muchis put out an EP today.
Yay.
MINUTEMAN, which I had been teasing since
Like beginning of the year, man.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
I know he has worked very, very hard on it. We've listened to a bunch of the songs on it, but like he did a few clever things with some of them, change them up a bit. So I listened to that today, basically all day. It's only 6 songs, 10 minutes long. So like it's a quick listen, but like a quick seamless listen. So
Love that.
listen to
The name
MINUTEMAN.
Minute Man.
Yeah. And you know, like for him, I think his
Somehow,
intention was
The
for
name
each
Minute Man
song.
is so hard, bro. It's such a hard name.
If it was up to him, that EP would have been 6 minutes long.
This song would be a minute.
That was the goal, I think, in
Yeah.
the beginning. But he like
Even the
increased
album
it to 10,
art
I
is
guess.
like 59 seconds.
Yeah, that was hard. That was
Fire.
hard.
Shout out
listen
Magic
to that for
Gucci,
sure.
man.
Listen to that. Besides that, I've been listening to For the Love of R&B by Maui Moon. Supercar Sweet Car Project, bro. And you know me with that R&B shit. We're going to talk about Strictly Soul right after this topic. We're going to
I
Strictly
know we
Soul
are.
right after this. I've been listening to EA Open, another EP. I think I've talked about that one before. What else have I listened to? I'm still listening to Money Long a lot, bro. Money Long put out like a
You mean
R&B
Mooney?
album. It's Money.
Mooney.
Money
Twin.
Long. Yes, it's Money
Nigga,
Long.
it's Mooney.
Have you heard her say it?
No.
It's Money Long.
Let me find out.
It's Money
Stayed up
Long.
to that one because I was also not sure.
The way I argue without knowing. I'm
Right? I
like,
was
nah.
like, what if it's-
No.
Yeah.
It's Money Long. She has a really good album out. Then of course, I don't know if you guys listened to this, but J. Cole put out a song yesterday called Port Antonio. 5 minutes long. He's doing this thing that all the other big rappers have been doing, where they drop it on Instagram. As in, Instagram's the only place where you can find the song. Apparently, Meta has entered into some sort of deal with the labels,
Hey.
and like all the A-list acts drop on Instagram. You
Is
notice
it?
like all the beef records dropped on Instagram before they came to DSPs.
Really?
Which
They're
labels?
only dropping on Instagram, YouTube. That's it.
Wow.
Then they come to DSPs like 2-3 weeks later. That's what happened to all the disc records. That's what happened with like most of the big songs have been dropping on IG first. So J. Cole dropped a song in which he kind of like
Apparently, it's only Warner Music.
Yeah,
But you
yeah.
know that's like half the industry,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah.
But do you feel like at one point all the
Oh, damn, it's UMG
Meta
actually.
made-
It's UMG.
MetaMate integrate that thing, and it's like it will be like low key at DSP too.
I think they want to, but they've not yet, bro. Instagram doesn't even have a pause button.
Which company is Tidal under?
Tidal is its own.
It's its own thing.
Yeah, Tidal is its own. It's
'Cause
the-
I'm thinking
the former,
Tidal-
former owner of Twitter is the Tidal owner. What's his name? Jaku?
Jack. I was going to say Jack Black, but I know what you're
Nah,
saying.
yeah,
Jack
yeah.
Dorsey.
Jack Dorsey.
First, wait. So, Tidal isn't a Rockefeller Rock
He
Nation
sold
thing.
it. He sold to Jack Dorsey.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, man. So I played that J. Cole song at least 10 times, bro. I've been listening to that shit on repeat.
Fire song, bro.
Spectacular song, bro. He was rapping his ass off. He addresses like the Kendrick and Drake thing. About how he like backed out because it was going to be too personal. Of course, some people hated it, some people loved it. But me, I'm a J. Cole guy, man. So me, I loved it, bro. I can't wait for it to come to DSP so I can throw it on every playlist. Yeah, man. So that's what I've been listening to, bro. That's what I've been listening to. What about you guys?
I've been listening to house, but I don't even know how to start. First of all, I've been going into like a deep dive of Godo, bro.
Of what?
Godo.
Is this Canadian?
Spectacular
like
artist.
a Canadian house artist.
Yeah, I've only been listening to house the past few days.
Nice.
And a bunch of local projects.
Nice.
I've been rinsing Tunji's thing once again, bro.
Okay.
I think it's so good.
Really
so
good
good.
EP. Really, really good.
I believe BB also has some news. I have to get the name, but I've been listening to a bunch of local music, but mostly house. So I can't even start.
Okay.
Because the artists are very rare.
Are you going for Expressions on Sunday?
I didn't know.
Yeah, all those guys are performing.
Is it? I missed, what is it called? The clan meeting.
Yeah.
I wanted to go,
I.
but I missed it. I really wanted to
Yeah,
go.
that was going to be a trick for me, man, because of Strictly Soul. But yeah.
I was actually putting the clan meeting over Strictly Soul for me.
Interesting.
Funny thing, Strictly Soul was in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah.
To be discussed. What have you been listening to, man?
Now I'm trying to get back in my faith bag. So I've just been listening to a lot of gospel music. So I can't even, unless you guys want to talk about Elevation Worship's latest album.
Yeah,
Talk about it. Talk about it. Okay, don't limit us.
Let me put that check. We can
discuss
down.
it.
First and foremost, there's this whole thing of like, I'm on Christian TikTok, right? So guys are having an issue. First of all, Christians can be so strict, bro. Guys are having an issue with, I think Maverick City and Chandler Moore. Apparently, they are on whose album? Glorilla?
Is that a fact? Was that real?
One of those female
I saw
rappers.
I saw a track list, but I thought it was Buns.
No, it's real.
Her album's called Glorious, and I think I saw like a few gospel like acts.
Okay,
on
yeah.
it.
Let me first say this before you go far.
Yeah.
I had never appreciated that babe, Glorilla. I saw her in like a video recently.
Now it's
She's
Speedy.
cute. Yeah. She's cute, bro. Now I have a new crush. Just saying.
Interesting.
You have 6 million crushes. It's not special for you to have a crush. Proceeding.
Damn.
Oh,
Damn.
Proceeding. So I don't know why you'd have beef with that. Like as a Christian, like literally, who are you to judge? Judge not lest you be judged.
yeah.
But it has many people, Kirk Franklin.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I've been seeing a bunch of videos where chicks are like, I'm sick and tired of like Christian gospel musicians doing this thing of singing secular music or collabing with secular artists. I'm like, bro, as in
What do that one? Sometimes I try to feel them because like I understand how it can feel like a bit exploitative in the sense that you guys get to sing about all this shit that we don't agree with and then still like what try to benefit off our faith, yet our faith like has strict as if like requirements. But at the same time, bro, like this is music, bro. Like
and
all
also
artists type thing.
because I haven't listened to the Glorilla.
Glorilla.
I haven't listened to her music, but I'm assuming the songs that these guys are on are meant to be gospel-ish, right? I don't think, because you're trying to like create these boundaries for these artists. I don't think these guys are singing about shaking ass in the club.
I get it, but the thing is, the album is called Glorious,
Yeah.
right? Is it a gospel album? Because those are like 3 gospel acts, big gospel acts that we've talked about.
But they're on one
And
jam.
are all on it. Are they on one jam?
Yeah, they're on one jam.
Yeah, that's calm. I thought they were like on different
Nah, they're all
songs
on one
spread
jam. I was
out.
literally saying the one above was
That's
Money
calm.
Long, the one below was Megan Thee Stallion.
That's calm.
So it's one song.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
calm.
that's crazy.
Wow.
But anyway,
That's calm.
I get what you're saying about them being strict because I remember back in the day, do you know a band called Skillet?
No.
Gospel band. But they do like heavy rock. So guys were like, how can you be a gospel band
Doing
but
hard
your things are
metal rock.
like, you know, you're wearing black, you're gothic. And I was like, guys, okay, listen to the lyrics. Now
Yeah.
jazz. If you were to just the lyrics without singing. It's a gospel song.
I find it boring and frustrating, by the way.
I feel like people who don't understand the gospel are the ones who are always oversaying that jazz.
Who overdo those things?
Here's my issue with that.
Understand.
I think there's, for example, we have many country gospel songs. Why aren't they complaining?
Yeah.
I think it's the genre that can be the problem. Like they want it to be a very held back, traditional
but it
type
has
song.
really gospel music. I'm not one for rap gospel, the craze and whatnot. It's not for me. I don't enjoy it. Like
Fair.
I want those things where I feel the spirit. But
praise and worship.
Yeah, but it has really broken through. Like there's a very big rap thing in gospel music right now. My thing is, who are you to judge, bro? Who are you to say you can and cannot do this ABCD because you're a gospel musician? Do you pay my bills?
I have a
But I feel
playlist of
music
like
is broken down
150
into
jams.
categories.
I drill gospel. We're there in the UK with the knives, bruv.
Yo,
I don't like
But you're on these ones, but you're singing gospel music.
What do you call it? A sword, man?
You're singing the sword, but you're in gun lean, bro.
yo, I feel like gospel is like a category. Like
It's a
itself,
genre.
on itself.
It's a
No,
genre.
not a genre, because you can also have like gospel. Sorry.
Oh, so it's a
There is
category like
gospel,
love.
which is like hip hop, rap.
Love is.
No,
R&B.
I
Is there R&B?
I get what you're saying.
there's a category of music that's like love music, right?
Blues.
Of gospel
There's
music.
blues. Oh, you think like R&B, gospel, yes.
Yeah,
but
R&B,
R&B is just genre. It's
Yeah,
like
there's
saying rap.
genres.
Auntie, I feel like the main thing is like, let's say secular. You list all the genre. Gospel, you list also the similar genres. You understand?
Yeah.
But are those the two
No, I
categories?
feel like that's Christian. You know what I mean?
is the one,
Like I
yeah.
feel like when you tell me gospel music, I'm thinking of a particular sound.
What sound are you thinking
I'm
of?
thinking like choiry.
Oh, are you thinking of like
Ashaki.
No.
Mary? No,
It's
no,
like
like
they were saying
Mary and
Ashake
Mary,
is like-
CC
Yeah,
Winer.
like
Yeah,
Kirk
yeah.
Franklin.
Kirk
Like,
Franklin.
I'm thinking like there's multiple people
Oh,
singing.
gospel to you has like a Black American connotation to it.
No, even like these Hillsong guys, I feel like I be hearing mob voices.
Yes.
Okay, but
You
at
know
what
what I
point
mean?
does
you need more
music
people who
evolve?
are
Yeah,
singing,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
they're on
it's
the
choiry.
stage and
Yes.
having people in the back and all that.
Yes.
My question to that is, as far as we know, the faith doesn't evolve.
Doesn't evolve.
Yeah, like the actual core of the faith, like the gospel. But music does. So where is the...
I
Where is
can't.
the
I
divide?
can't say it doesn't evolve because to me, it's a relationship,
I'm
right?
meaning the actual core of the gospel.
Yes.
Yeah?
Like I
Like
think
it's there.
it is what it is, but
Yeah.
it evolves with like different times. You get like when I read the Bible, and then like let's say the Bible says the devil appeared to Jesus in the mountain as he was fasting. I don't expect the devil to come and I can see the devil here.
Lucifer what?
You understand?
interesting.
I don't think that
What
I'm
was
going
that
to see the
movie?
devil standing next to
Marvel
me.
movie.
I'm
Ghost
assuming
Rider.
the devil. My interpretation of that is that I'm going to experience the devil in different things, different types of temptations, different ways, different hardships, but not I'm going to see Satan standing here telling me, bro,
Yeah.
you said you're not going to drink for the next 3 months.
You can even
First
dim
test
all
that
that.
cat thing.
You can even
Test
dim all
that cat,
that.
Jamie.
Interesting.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I think everyone's
Interesting.
understanding of the thing is different. For me, my question is like, for example, you remember how back in the day,
Is that the same way you feel about like God?
That what?
Like when you say God, okay, I don't know if they say this in the Bible, but like God appeared to him or God.
Oh yeah,
appeared
like in
a
the
burning
Bible,
bush
yeah,
type
people
thing.
would see like let's say when Jesus was baptized, the skies split open and then they had a voice, this is my son with whom I'm very well
or
pleased and whatnot.
the burning bush.
Oh, the burning bush. But that's like Old
But I feel
Testament.
like all of that is more literal
Old
than what you
Testament.
just described. with
Yes,
the
that's
devil.
all literal.
Yeah.
Right now, I don't expect to
Auntie,
see
they're saying
literal
Burning
things.
bush,
like-
you don't expect to see like
I don't
They
expect
have
the
a
skies
body.
to split open
Or like
and
a
I
pillar
hear.
of fire.
And
So you
I
don't
hear.
expect a guy with a face, with
Yes,
a big ass beard.
but then there are things that happen in my life, and I definitely
like
feel
God.
like that was God.
Okay, fairs.
Fair.
Yes.
But now, for example, what I'm talking about evolving is, you remember back in the day, they used to overjudge for us for having Bibles on our phones in church. Like you have to carry the
Are
physical
you
thing.
serious? Yeah, I
Okay.
actually remember this.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
in
yeah.
Form 4 back.
Yeah. Like you have to carry the physical Bible. So
It-
having
it-
the Bible on your
it
phone in
was
church,
like you're
what
like
do you
less
mean?
committed about your faith.
Yeah.
Sales were dropping, man. Sales were dropping of the holy book,
Oh,
man.
man.
I feel like people
The
who
question is now, like with music, at what point do people also accept that
That.
like it's no longer what Hillsong used to be, or this, and now you can listen to like a drill Christian song, or like a rock song, or Glorilla.
Sydney, I think this thing about gospel going into other genres, it's about this, like you can find yourself when you enjoy a certain genre, but when it's not there in the gospel version.
And you want to listen to it.
Also want to have it in the gospel version so that people who are interested in that particular
to reach
genre
more
can
people
also listen to
and
it.
that makes more sense to me.
Yes, but like you see, I kind of understand gatekeeping to an extent, because the guys who be gatekeeping feel like you're just coming here, you're like, you feel like you can dip in and out of it. For us, we do this thing because we live by it. Like, this is what, it's like the way guys were pissed at Tekashi 6ix9ine for singing all this gangster shit, all this drill, all this kill that, and then jumping back out of me like, I'm just an innocent Mexican boy type thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Like,
get that.
for us, we really, really live this thing.
Life,
And we feel like you're here just like, like
profit
cosplaying. Yeah. So I get it kind
like,
of. I get it to an extent.
Like away from gospel, even just in general, gatekeeping. I get the point, but we live in such a globalized society. For example, I remember how back in the day when, what's his name? The guy who sang that song where he was mob smart. The white guy came to Africa.
Mob smart.
I'm a little bit more.
Oh, he's not white.
Yeah, like, okay, but like you get
classic man. What's his name?
Classic man, Jidana.
Yes.
Jidana.
Remember when he came and then guys were like, why is a white man here doing these things? He's being mob African, he's appropriating. And they found
Nigerian,
out
though.
he's Nigerian. Yeah. But again, guys were gatekeeping the culture. But because the society is very globalized right now, because we have information, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
My question is, how long will you gatekeep, man? Whatever it is, music, film,
and also,
entertainment.
I feel like that's now where it gets tricky, because a genre is one thing. Let's say hip hop. The reason why guys are sensitive about that shit is they feel like you're as if appropriating their culture. But then if I'm Glorilla and I'm a Christian, why can I not make a Christian song? If I'm Jidena and I'm Nigerian, why can I not make like is it Afrobeat? Like I feel like
now them they're saying, even though you identify as a Christian, this is a secular album.
Yeah.
You're a
But there's
secular
a Christian track on
musician.
Yeah.
So now you're bringing in your dropping your drop of a Christian song on a secular album. And then for them, by the way, their beef isn't with Glorilla. No.
Yeah.
It's
Let me
with
tell you
Kirk
the
Franklin.
beauty, by the way, about with Christians. Beef. They beef fellow Christians. They don't beef the outsiders. Their beef is with the Kirks, the Chandler Moores, the Mavericks. Why are you partying with the sinners?
I feel like I can be more than one thing.
You know what?
Yes.
I want to
I
listen
can
to
be more
that
than
song.
one
I
thing.
actually want to listen to it now.
I
I'd
do
not
too.
yet known about this
Let me
song.
tell you what's so funny. And you might think that it's only like, there's a time when uni, and then there was this girl, she's a very, very big, like, she's a church person. Like, those people who, that's their identity. I'm a church person. So there's a time she had beef because there's this pastor we all listen to. Shout out Elevation Church. Pastor Stephen
Fatik guy.
Fatik.
Yeah.
My favorite pastor of all time. So he was talking about how,
Which one is it?
he's a white
Like
guy
a
with
guy
a
that says,
beard.
number one pod in Uganda. That one. Yeah.
No, number one pod is
Okay,
Joel
either
Osteen.
number one or number two. Elevation
Joel
Church.
Osteen.
It's not
Stephen
Joel
Fatik.
Austin. He has a beard.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
I know,
So
I
he's
know,
like,
yeah.
so he was talking like, he was giving a story during his sermon about his family, and he talked about how, this weekend I took my daughter to see Taylor Swift. Wasn't this chick heated?
What?
As a pastor, how could I'm like, better
It's Taylor Swift, bro. Relax.
chill.
There's a time.
Remember
my
sometimes
I took
mother-
my I took my 12-year-old daughter
see
to
Taylor
a
Swift.
Taylor Swift concert. Relax. She was so heated as a pastor. How can you be listening to Taylor Swift?
As if she's saying devil shit.
Do you understand?
funny.
And I'm like, you guys, I don't know. I think Christians have these stringent rules, and they expect you to, like, sometimes, some of them rather, expect you to say, like, once you're a believer, that's all you are. You're not allowed to be anything else. You're not allowed. I don't know. Maybe it's in the Bible. I can't pretend like I know enough about the Bible, but I don't know the part in the Bible that says when you're a Christian, you're nothing more and nothing less. Are you not allowed to listen to anything else, watch anything else? Be
Auntie, they say there's this
Come
secular
as
shit
you
is
are. The
worldly
Bible
ways,
says come
man.
as you
Hey,
are.
that you
Yeah,
can't.
release
the
your
thing.
worldly ways,
Here's the thing.
bruh.
There's adverse.
Yeah.
You can't serve God.
Gakavas is the one, man.
Do you guys remember some time back when youths used to leave church? Used not to like to be in church because they used to say
youth.
Yeah, you can't come in church with dreads. When you're having your tats, you can't come to church. You can't sing at the pulpit when you're putting on jeans. When you're a girl,
that jeans thing took like 3/4 of the girls from our church.
People started like not going to church because
I guess
the rules were a mob until churches like Watoto started allowing guys with dreads to sing. And
I guess when it comes to those things, tradition has its benefits, but I also think if they're using their own faith, there's a verse that says, "Do not take out the speck in another guy's eye."
And log in your eye. You think you're perfect.
It's that simple.
Yeah.
None of us are perfect, so it's kawa.
But anyway, that aside, I was listening to Elevation Worship's new album. Definitely one of my goals during like the summer, towards the end of the summer, they do something called Elevation Nights. So they go on tour in North America, a few states in the States, and then they reach Canada, and then I really enjoy their music. One
Did
of
you
my
go for
goals.
the concert they had here?
It's Maverick that came.
Yeah.
I'm not really a Maverick person, by the way. If I end up listening to Maverick, it's when they've collabed with Elevation Worship. I'm not really a Maverick person. I prefer Elevation and Hillsong.
I'm not gonna lie. This whole time I've been waiting for you to tell us about the Chinyaranda music.
And also I've been listening to Cecile Kaidewa.
Who's that?
She's I think this album came out when we were all like before we were born.
Hey.
But it's called Cecile Kaidewa. It's traditional Kinyarwanda music.
Cecile
Kaidewa. It's called the album. The album is called Rwanda.
Listen, enough said.
Bro, she's the first Cecile that shows up when I search, bro.
The album, it came out in 1991.
Hard. That's actually some nice album art, I'm not gonna lie.
This,
Yeah. Seems like those Rwandan babes who are like in Belgium.
I don't even know, but
yeah, first relax. Let me first kill you guys.
First
This
listen to
album
this
has
one. You hear
11
this beat.
songs.
You hear this beat. You've heard that song before.
Hey, she's the one who did this song.
Yeah,
It's a banger. It's like,
Which song
every
is
wedding you've been.
this thing is like multi-times platinum. It's like Thriller. It's like Rwandan Thriller.
I know this guy.
That's the random thriller.
But let me kill you. So this album has 11 jams.
Yeah.
1 hour 6 minutes.
But yes,
Is
that
it?
song I just played is 8 minutes.
Yeah.
I love that.
Like an Amapiano album.
Listen, I was listening to Beyonce. I had a headache. I said, no. I think
Like
it's time to
Arabic
return to
songs.
the roots.
So let me first go and convene with my ancestors, man. Let me commune with
I
them.
played this.
Cecile.
I played this kabanga.
Yeah.
By the time it was done, I played this album. By the time it was done, I felt so relaxed, so refreshed.
Interesting.
Let me add it.
Calm. It's going to bore you, bro.
Interesting.
No.
Song is
Let me-
like 10 minutes.
I love traditional music. You have no
Really?
idea. I have a whole playlist
I mean,
of
the
traditional
fact that you
music.
won't understand, but like, each song is like 10 minutes almost.
I will understand.
I felt so like, how do I say it? My headache went. I felt so serene. That's the word. Like I was like, oh, I'm relaxing.
You gave me an idea,
I
man.
was breathing village air.
When
You know
I listen
village
to it,
air?
I'll be sliding my Rwanda and think like, yo, what does this? What was she talking about in this song, man? What does this
First of all,
song?
why don't you just
What
slide
does
to
this
your
song
Rwandan hands
mean,
like
man?
Mike Kaihura? Why would you look for a 1991
So I think I know that I'm
Mike Kaihura is
intentional about
diluted.
like
Yeah.
I'm intentional. I've done the Mike Kaihura thing before.
Did
That
it
one
work?
I've done before.
Did it work?
Of course,
Of
man.
course.
Of course. Also, Mike Kaihura has like 10 songs with women's names, bro. All very popular names in Rwanda.
Yes.
by the way.
Tuza,
Yeah.
Zuba.
Come on.
That Kazuba one. There are like
Yeah,
14
man.
babes with that name that I know.
Really?
Wende, have you been listening to anything?
Okay, I'm partly Randy.
Actually, me, I've been listening to frequencies.
On your
and
mom's
Rain.
grandma's side, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frequencies
And
and
rain.
rain. What frequency do you be listening to? Do you have like a particular frequency?
It's more like I've been listening to like gamma waves and all that, and then I can like shuffle through different frequencies. There is no particular frequency.
Elon Musk is looking for your number, man.
You know, Dennis, he tried to put me onto this. Like
That
listening
just
to
works.
particular like frequencies.
But
and
what
how
are the
like it
benefits?
improves your mood and like how it like helps your like brain.
First of all,
Like
there
it's
are no
good for
It's
your
very
health.
scientific.
Do
It
you know,
works.
do you know what the,
Sing
the
along.
TikTok babies are saying about Mbu listening to frequencies and gamma, whatever? Mbu, if this shit quietens down your mind, you have ADHD.
Are you serious? That's interesting.
No, but scientifically it does. There's actually a frequency called, is it called the frequency of the gods? Frequency of gods?
God
Something
frequency,
like
I
that.
think.
The God
Maybe like when you
frequency.
try to activate different
That thing works.
chakras.
That kind of thing works.
I can't
guys.
wait to have
That thing
Dennis
makes
back
you,
on
like,
this, but Dennis
focus.
will break this shit down for you.
There's
To
a whole
like,
science to it.
literally, yeah, like
Loki
to
puts
a
you in a
basic science.
trance.
It puts you in a trance. Like so anytime I learn in these videos on TikTok and then they tell us, oh, if you listen to this sound and it comes down your mind, you have ADHD. So they can play the sound for like the last 45 seconds of that. I'd be so bored, bro. I'm yawning. I'm like, ugh.
Is there a difference between ADHD and ADD?
Yeah.
What's the difference?
People with ADD is attention deficit disorder. You just have an attention deficiency. ADHD, you're hyperactive. That H is for hyperactivity. So you're those people who you drop something, you do something, you pick up something.
And OCD?
OCD is your
Compulsions.
obsessive compulsive disorder. So you have obsessive compulsions. You'll say that bottle is not closed until I open and close it 27
Oh, this thing
times.
here is not aligned with this thing.
Let me
Like,
tell you.
That.
I
The thing
need
is,
it to be aligned. Type
and
of
you
also-
can't rest.
I do have compulsions, but mine are not obsessive. So like I can ignore it. But I've met someone with OCD and it's bad.
And by the OCD, I feel like it's only like 1 in 20 OCD people that actually have the thing of being clean. Bro, it has nothing
That one
to
is
do
different.
with being clean.
That one is different. What's
It's
it
a
called?
big guys with
like being a
OCD.
clean freak.
Guys-
Tell the term.
Guys with OCD can be like, if I don't close my bedroom door 20 times before I leave the house, someone I know will die.
OCD is bad.
Did you
man.
guys ever watch, what is that white people show? I keep forgetting what it's called.
Friends.
No.
Why?
There are many.
That white people show of like this family that was so fucked up, bro.
Shameless.
Shameless. You remember that guy's girlfriend who was like, I don't know what she was. I think she had like OCD or some shit. But she was like terrified of, as if of dying. Do you remember it? Some chick who, she was always scared of dying in like the most mundane ways in her house. And then sometimes she finally walked up the carriage. Like the whole season she was walking up the carriage, come out of her house. Then she came out of her house and like a plane had just crashed and a part just like slammed in front of her. And she just went back into the house and never came out.
Oh my God.
But that's not
I
OCD.
don't think
That's
that's-
it has a name.
It's some shit. I forgot what it's
Yeah,
called.
let me get it for you.
Yeah, man. What else do you want to talk
How
about?
Are you
rain?
listening?
We came from music,
Rain.
so we're supposed to go
Rain.
strictly. So
Oh,
To fall-
yes.
To
I'm
fall
ready.
asleep, I know. When I'm failing to sleep, I listen to ocean sounds.
But
Yeah,
you should
ocean
try rain
sounds,
too.
rain sounds, those help.
I have like 3 apps of rain sounds.
I found out rain sounds is not actually rain.
Yeah, that it's fried
Frying-
chicken or something.
fried chicken.
Yeah. I don't know. That fried chicken is very well like
But they're like this
edited,
thunderstorms.
bro.
I know they add thunderstorms.
I have
Yeah.
an app that has particular types of rain. So it will tell you rain on a tent in the forest.
Yeah.
And that thing sounds like rain on the tent in the forest. It's
Yeah, I
different
like
from
that.
rain on the tent.
I like
But
that
that shit will
iron
slap
sheet
if it
rain.
was in
I was going to say, man, that iron
Like
sheet
Iron
rain.
sheet rain.
slaps.
That's the one I want,
That
bro.
ca- that ca-
Shout out
it
that
sounds like you're in the village. man.
actually here you can get iron sheet rain.
Proper.
Yeah.
Proper. Alright, strictly soul, man. Strictly soul.
Somatophobia. That's what
Oh my gosh,
I have
if,
a story.
if you're a patron,
Okay.
you had
Fire.
all of Melvin's requirements for Strictly
Yes,
Soul. So we're going
yes,
to go
yes,
through the
yes.
list.
You remember it?
I remember it.
Okay, perfect.
Number one.
Can we go one by one?
One by one.
Yeah.
His first requirement for Strictly Soul was the hands. He said he needs to reach Strictly and the
Brother.
bodies.
Brother.
Uh-huh.
Let me
We
tell you
got
something
the
about
memo.
Strictly Soul. bro.
Uh-huh.
First of all, when we pulled up, there was a crowd at the entrance. There were limited tickets at the gate apparently. So I think they hadn't yet like figured out properly how to like organize guys. But when we got there, they were letting people who had tickets through. So strangely, like we just crowded up at the entrance. But on our walk just from the car to the entrance, things
Whoa.
thing from the walk in literally the first like 3 people that we met. 2 of them are bad things.
Bro.
Walked in. When we go to the front of the line, things.
Was it at the Golden Hill rooftop?
Yes.
Okay.
Up the stairs. Things lining the way. Lining the stairs all the way up.
Reaching up.
At the top of the stairs, the first things you see, things.
Things.
Bro, it was a thing filled. Have you seen the pictures from Simply So?
Yes.
I think like one guy's picture was taken. Just Tandeka.
There were no men.
We took a picture of Tandeka. Only man whose picture was taken on that day.
No, but was in the ratio of men to women like 20-1.
But there were so many women.
Must have been because all the snaps I saw, I didn't see one guy. I didn't see a guy.
It was.
Each time we would find a guy,
it was wonderful.
With like
You're the one guy I saw by the way, and this one.
I know.
Because his hand they were showing it off.
I know Melvin's
it was
ridiculous smile when he's like enjoying himself.
Yeah,
I was like,
it was
look at
wonderful.
it.
It was wonderful.
You saw me on Snap,
Snap.
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
what was the
guy
next?
posted?
I posted
Some
that.
first drops day.
Tricky.
So
Next
that was your
requirement.
first requirement. Second requirement.
That one they passed with flying colors.
Your second requirement was that they don't only play 2000s and
That
early
DJ is
90s.
cooked.
You wanted
The DJs cooked.
How many were there?
They played shit that you never ever hear in a set here. Ever. Oh, the DJs were amazing, bro. And strangely, like, the DJs weren't, or maybe I just didn't notice, but they weren't announcing the switches over. Like, the vibe would just kind of change slightly. So when we got there was a DJ already playing. This shit was kind of calm, vibey, but like the place kept getting more and more amped with each changing DJ. It was incredible. By the end of the night, guys were literally at the DJ booth, just screaming the words to every song, man.
Yeah.
They killed it. They
I
played
saw
a lot
guys-
of
what
like
time did it end?
maybe like 12:30.
That's Ali.
2:01.
What time did you reach?
Early, like 7:38.
What time did the white guy play?
He was
I
playing
think we
already.
found a white guy playing. Yeah,
Did
we
you
found
play
a white guy
only once?
I can't
Or it was one of those rotating DJ things?
I can't remember. Oh no, I can't remember. First of all, I made a fatal mistake. I started drinking from here. Started drinking while we were here at the pod.
Yeah.
So by the time I got there, I wasn't late when I got there, but like the lateness caught up.
Like insulin, it just kept rising,
Yeah.
bro.
What was the other requirement? Vibes.
So yeah, the vibes.
The vibes were cool. I'll say they might have needed a slightly bigger venue, but I think that's kind of the vibe they wanted. They wanted it to be kind of like
Intimate.
Like,
a bit like packed-ish.
cozy.
I heard a
Cozy,
lot of
that's the
people
word.
complaining about the venue and it was the size of the venue and the service.
Oh, the service was shit. I'll say that. The service was shit. They were overwhelmed. I don't think they'd ever served like a crowd that big. The drinks were not flowing as they should have been. It doesn't seem like the tables were worth it. I don't think they should have done the table thing at all. It wasn't great, the service. But if you know how to maneuver, man, you maneuver. As we know how to maneuver, man. We're maneuverers, bro. Got there, immediately bought a bucket of Heinekens for me and Paolo. Bucket of Heinekens. When that bucket
That
gum,
note, happy birthday, Paulo.
happy belated Paolo, man. When that bucket gum, did we get another? I think actually, by the time that bucket gum, the people with tables were given buckets, but there were so many women with tables. And they were not drinking those beers.
They were not drinking
They just started
beers.
giving us beers, bro. Like I remember going to like passing by one of these chicks' tables, and I think actually I was at a table speaking to one of them, and my beer was empty. So I was like, "Let me go get another drink." They was like, "Yo, we have a bucket of beers right here." So they gave me the bucket. So I went and found Paolo.
And that's what you love.
It was
I
wonderful.
have a question.
It was wonderful.
And this might be for you, Casper.
Yeah.
What do more babes have against beers, bro? Is it like the palate?
Number one, I
Yeah.
won't tell you my problem with beer. Number one, it tastes bad. Number two, it makes you bloated.
You be farting.
No, like you feel, first of all, not
Uncomfortable.
you feel uncomfortable, like your clothes get tight, you're painfully bloated. And there's nothing you can do about it. It's not like you can fart in the moment. You don't even feel like farting. You're just bloated. Is it?
Yeah.
What is it? Is beer like, is it carbonated? It's not, is it?
is.
It is.
Yeah. Many of them are. Many of
Maybe
them are.
that's
There are
it.
some that aren't,
I
but
don't
many
think
of
it's
them are.
carbonated.
It's sour
Like soda.
and it makes you
I
bloated.
guess also that like the yeast.
You don't think beer is
can be-
carbonated? You think if you get a beer and shake it like this, it won't thingy?
What carbonate? You think of carbonated like soda?
No, it's not to the same extent,
Yeah,
but
it's
it's
not
I think it's a
definitely carbonated.
preservative, but I don't think it's the carbon.
It
It's
100%
carbonated.
is.
It's carbonated.
The one
It's
which is-
carbonated.
What's that stuff? What makes it rise? What's that foamy stuff on top?
It's what is it called? Barley? But
Anyway, yeah,
Let me get it for
it
you.
tastes bad and it makes you feel bloated. Me, that's my beef.
Yeah, I'll say beer is definitely an acquired taste.
Yeah.
Some beers treat you better than others. Like Tusker Light won't really get you bloated. Like a lot of the lighter beers, even Heineken, that really get you bloated. And I was in a Heineken man, but that night I became a believer, man. I became a believer. It's not as good as Tusker Light.
It's the carbon.
But it's a good
that
beer.
makes it.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's
carbonated.
It's definitely carbonated.
So it's,
but they are non-carbonated beers, though.
It's not worth it. I think you guys said that Smirnoff, Black Ice, Red Ice, those ones are beers.
Yeah, they're still beers.
We can deal with those because they're not sour. I can deal with those because they're not sour. But sour and then carbonated, I'm like, if I want to get drunk, the other way is to get drunk.
I feel like you guys I don't feel like the gap between champagne and beer is massive.
Thank you. That's what I was asking.
Honestly.
Champagne
In terms
is
of
not
taste,
sour.
in terms of like the palate, I don't think that the gap
Champagne
is
is
that big.
not sour.
I feel like beer is
Champagne's
sour
a bit-
mentally, man.
Champagne is a bit.
Champagne is... there's a way it is.
It's not sweet either. I find it crisp. It has a crisp taste.
See how you've acquired the taste for champagne?
You like
I've
beer. If
failed.
you really try,
I've failed. You will get your beer.
And here's my thing. What's the percentage of champagne? Is it the same as beer?
probably not.
Beer is average between 4 and like 8.
Yeah.
Average.
Okay.
8 is like an 8% beer
Yeah,
is
like
nuts.
which like 8.6, right?
Heineken was 5.
So
Again, is it Nile?
Nile is like 5 point something.
Yeah.
Maybe 6.
There's a beer I drank that was 12.
so how many beers do you have to
don't
drink
know.
to get drunk?
It depends on the beer.
I can tell you I staggered out of that one. Okay, I'll tell you the truth. I staggered out of that.
You've just said
Relax. I staggered out of that
I
one.
can tell you this. I know how to handle my jazz. 3 Smirnoffs.
Which man?
Yeah.
Me.
Right,
I'm
That
telling
guy
you
is-
about me.
You lie. Are you
Let me tell you,
serious?
everyone has their
Smirnoff
thing,
doesn't
bro.
play, bro.
Everyone
Are
has
you
their
serious?
thing.
Yeah.
For
Smirnoff
me,
does what?
Umbu he gets drunk on 3 Smirnoffs.
This one is so strong. Bro.
everyone
Yeah,
has
Smirnoff is
their
6.5.
thing, bro.
Yeah.
You guys, are you serious right now?
How many Smirnoffs can you drink?
It has more
Smirnoff.
alcohol.
On a good day, like 6, 7.
And I don't know.
Wait.
It's mob.
I was
You
like,
can
branch
dance
with
to
you,
this
man.
Smirnoff.
I was lights out. I was lights
Custom.
out. You were
Smirnoff.
cool.
Yeah, 6 on a good day.
I won't
but
lie to you. Half a
Molly,
UG.
Molly.
3/4 a UG. We are Kawa.
Yeah.
3-4 Smirnoffs.
So let me
I'm
ask.
just
But
lightheaded.
men kill me because if I try and take the amount of like Jamie, you guys, I don't drink whiskey, so whiskey. But if I try to take the amount of like Jamie you take, I would die. But Melvin took 2 glasses of straight champs. He told that guy, man, next time bring a mimosa. I can't take that.
Literally.
Here's the thing.
I was booming.
I think it's
I was
it's like your body developing an affinity to it. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
But
So you
for-
get a tolerance
yeah,
for
because
particular.
I promise you, Jamie, we are there. We will cane.
I can't.
Smirnoff and Nile, those two.
Yo,
2 Niles, 3 Smirnoffs. And I'm
But
like, guys,
I
I've
think
gone
the
on.
thing
What
with
is
Nile-
your
the
intake with
Nile
shisha?
In big.
when you're taking a beer along with shisha.
No, shisha keeps you sober,
That's calm,
bro.
that's calm. But if
I
you
don't
mix
think
so.
Smirnoff
Yeah.
with anything,
Yeah, shisha
But
keeps
trust
you
me.
sober.
The nights when I smoke shisha
Yeah.
are the worst nights.
Really?
I be
Shisha
on
is
autopilot
Shisha
the
keeps me
entire night.
yeah,
awake,
shisha is
bro.
calm.
That nicotine keeps you awake.
But I don't like shisha anymore, man.
I don't smoke,
neither, me
so I
neither,
don't
me
know.
neither.
Remember the time I went to TAF, eh? So I'll explain this to you. The TAF we play at is from here to like where the stairs start from. It's nothing too crazy, yeah? One lung busting run. Let's go. You can collapse your lung at that place, man.
Yeah.
Because you just realize you're unfit.
Yeah.
So I've decided I need to go back and start swimming. We need to exercise the lungs, bro.
I only like shisha before they replace the fast fire. I like the fast
There's like a fast
those
guy.
fast puffs before they replace the fire. That's all I enjoy.
But they
about
can
shisha,
swing
bro.
you.
If they could just keep it at that same quality for all of the puffs, I would love shisha.
They can swing
So what
you.
changes about replacing the fire?
I don't know. It gets
It's like it's
be-
not like
it
now
tastes
liquor is
smoky or
constant.
yes. It's
Yeah.
not like that.
Liquor is constant. Like what you're getting in the bottle is constant from up to down. Imagine a Long Island where the alcohol is down and they haven't mixed it. So the more you drink, the more you're drinking ice because the ice keeps coming to the bottle. That's exactly how shisha is.
Accurate. That's an accurate description.
Really?
A very
Okay,
accurate
interesting.
description. Yeah.
Yo,
So
guys,
all the nice stuff gets burnt first because of the fire, and now what you're left with, it's like if you're burning something, if you're burning a book, You know, at the end you have those black, crisp things that look like crisps. That's what you're left with. Yeah. So the more you smoke, the more it becomes like that. Yeah.
Yes. I think that shisha guys need to go to the lab.
They need to figure something
and cook. They
need to
go to the laboratory.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, about that Tuesday night.
Yes.
Man,
you were there as well.
Man.
How?
So, you remember the way I was dressed, huh?
Yeah.
When reaching that venue, I wasn't feeling comfortable.
Okay.
You know, everyone was smart, huh?
Okay.
Everyone was smart. I was feeling out of place.
Okay. Because you're wearing slides.
Yeah, I was in slides and socks.
Yeah.
And by the time I walked up, people were smart. Everyone was in shoes. I was the only one who was, like that.
Yeah.
What made it was, my crush came to me and she was like, "Hey, Wendy, long time, blah, blah, blah." She gave me a hug and she was looking spectacular.
Damn.
So I was like, damn, I look like Banana John.
You look like who? You look like who? Who's that, bro? Who's Banana John, bro?
Oh, bro.
So, man, I felt bored, honestly.
Okay.
Because I wasn't feeling comfortable.
Okay.
It was late, everything was fine, the things were there, but then
you weren't feeling yourself.
I wasn't feeling myself. So I decided to leave.
But you look like you had a good time, man. The snaps you posted.
Those snaps were like, I took them like over 5 minutes after entering, and then I left. I think I was inside for only like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I saw Buddy's mob touching this guy's hat. I was like, I first go.
Yeah, I left that hat.
If I shower now, I can be there in 10
you
minutes.
give it a tea.
That one I gave it to is like one of the homies, but like she wore it. So
can I mention something? Didn't I ask Melvin for an MJP hat, and he said the match. Nah, bro.
Should I give you mine?
No, do you know what he said? Yes, please. Do you know what he said? Nah, bro, you're going to cough that 50K.
Nah, you're going to.
They swear. They said that.
You said that.
I'm so sorry, man.
No, now we found
She
about
said
it.
nah.
Nah.
Any of you guys, if you want to buy a hat,
Melvin, you give it to somebody.
I'm not gonna lie. Like she offered to give it back,
and
but
you said,
and you're like,
I
no,
was like,
blast.
nah, you can't keep that one. Can keep that one. I was still a bit drunk. I'm not gonna lie. From like she asked me this on Independence Day. I was still a bit boozed, bro. I was boozed until like 9 p.m. on Independence Day.
Women, because let me tell you, getting anything out of this guy, pause.
What's so funny is that I've given her a hat before, and I got it back.
Is this why
I
it
was
is?
kind of like,
And she gave it.
No.
She gave it back.
That one, yeah, she gave it back.
Yo, who is this?
No. I'll show it to you guys.
Okay.
First and
Yeah,
foremost.
she's a friend of the pod, meanwhile.
First and foremost,
Yeah.
So that we're talking about,
let
there's
me
a way.
let me just say this. Yeah. When you're a friend of a boy, yeah, there reaches a point where you're now a brother and no longer a sister.
Let me tell you, you look nice today, but you're still one of the boys.
I get that. I know that 100%. So that's why I'm bringing up my grievance of Melvin not giving me the hat. I know.
No, sometimes it's just about like luck and circumstances, bro. Like I was in my vibeyest mood, bro. Like she found me at my happiest.
You were drinking beer.
took a
They were singing all
We're
around.
on a rooftop. They were playing R&B music, bro. She could have asked me for it. She could have asked for my car. I'd be like, yo,
Let me
just
tell you what
take
the
it,
problem
bro.
is.
I'll walk home.
Yeah? Casper, you're not rare enough to him.
Oh.
That's not it.
Yeah, you need first disappear, co.
Diminishing margin, you know what?
Return.
Those ones.
Because now you've gone, now you're coming back.
This is the time as
fair,
rare in
fair,
this guy's life. And when he'd call me to catch up, we'd be on the phone for 3 hours.
But nowadays,
You
how
have to charge
long
your
are you on
thing
the
back.
phone
Friendship
for?
on the
You're
phone.
now a
We
bro.
actually don't.
She has to charge her
We
thing
text.
battery. She's now a bro.
You need first,
No,
you need
I've
first
always been a bro,
diminish.
but
Diminish,
because we see
then
each other
return.
every day.
Yeah, then you will see.
Yeah.
How would
Yo.
I do that? I'm on the pod.
Yo, the shaggy part.
Shout out to her, man. She's
Shaggy.
lovely, though.
The
She's
shaggy
very
part.
lovely.
Shaggy part.
What did the chick do to you?
So as I was leaving,
This is your crush still.
my what?
Crush.
No, not my
Oh, it's
crush. My
another
crush was
different
already
one.
inside.
Okay.
So I had decided to leave and I was leaving. But then on the gate, okay, this like the entrance, huh? I find chicks were there, they were sad because these guys had told them that you can't enter, the tickets are out. So I'm like, let me peel this thing off. And
I give it to you, one of you.
Yeah,
Oh.
because I'm going early. So I took it off and I gave it to this chick. So I'm like, you're gonna give me 100K? And she's like, how? But as I was putting it on her wrist, she's like, what if these guys catch me, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you know what? You go. When you pass those guys, you come back and what?
Ah.
Man, then when she didn't come back,
Come back out.
Why
Could
would
not
she
come
come
back, bro.
She didn't come back. I waited for her for like 30 minutes, expecting like, maybe she's just trying to find
Where
a
you
spot to
went
sit and all that.
wrong.
Tough.
I've entered
She
for
didn't
free.
come
Why would I
back.
come?
Honestly, shout out to her.
Yeah, man.
Why
Well
is-
done.
You saw an
Well done.
opportunity. and
This
you
is
took it.
She
unrelated.
turned around and she smiled. I think she was like, look at this fool. He thinks I'm going to come back.
This is unrelated. It has nothing to do with Wendy. This is just a general question for you guys. You can have a crush when you're in a relationship. You guys know I'm asking. Make me laugh into the mic, man. I'm just asking. Like, I'm
Fucking life
serious.
rounds.
Like,
Crazy.
No, guys,
Crazy.
I'm seeking knowledge, man.
You
Don't-
tell us. I feel like you should tell us. You're the one who has been
I'm
in a
asking
like a
you
long-term
guys,
relationship. bro.
Oh, man.
I don't know. What did I know? I don't know.
I know.
Casper is not Kawa.
Maybe.
She's a fool,
Wait.
bro.
Do you guys want to mean that once you get into a relationship, the crush like fades away?
I feel like.
I feel like your
you
crush is
just-
always your crush.
I've never had no. When I'm in a relationship, I have tunnel vision. There's no other man in Uganda.
I'll tell you, Uganda is
So-
not a tunnel, man.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. We only have one tunnel road that I know of near Arena Mall, and it's only like
yeah.
50 meters long, bro.
All the others are bypasses.
Literally.
You pass like, so the tunnel was gone.
Okay. So you've been in a relationship, Sido.
Yes.
Do you think you're capable of having a crush while in a relationship?
I was young.
Like a crush on someone you know, someone you're able to meet.
Probably not a crush, but I can be infatuated with her in a bit, in a way.
Or with
Yeah.
someone else.
Yeah.
Who's
Like,
not your girlfriend.
yeah, I think it's very possible.
Yeah, I think
it's very possible.
Crash.
Yeah.
I like crash.
We're not going to ask Wendy for
Wendy.
scientific reasons.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, before you, what do you think?
Yeah, I think you can. I think you
I
can.
think it's very possible.
I feel like you probably, out of respect for your partner, you wouldn't act on it. But like,
Exactly.
I don't think that having a crush is a choice. Like, I feel like you will just see someone you're attracted
Okay.
to certain things about them,
So
and
if you accidentally found out that your babe has a crush on some guy, how would you feel?
I would hate. I'd be like that guy was hating on him.
Yeah.
I
Like you
would
hate,
hate.
but like it's
Yeah, I would
kawa.
hate, but like, no, am I going to tell her stop
not
having
even,
a
and
crush?
not even someone that she has access to, like someone who like maybe is at work or in her class or someone she can meet.
Then I'll
Someone
hate in
she's-
person.
she
When I
sees-
also meet him, I'll show that I hate.
Ah, you didn't say what's up.
I'll say, what up? What up? That shit of,
Oh,
not that shit of dapping a guy. Hey man, what up?
One knuckle.
Then when you knuckle,
Yeah.
you do something like that, bro. You glide the knuckles, bro.
You buns, bro.
Yeah, you glide the knuckles,
Yeah.
bro.
But I think it's very possible. I would hate, but not on her. 'Cause
Yeah,
it
like
happens.
I might choose something, but like I'm not going to
like
like
nothing to
release
crazy.
her
Like it's
because she has a
kawa.
crush.
Yeah.
And I repeat, this was for scientific reasons, guys. I just wanted to find out.
Also, I don't think I'm telling my chick, yo, I have a crush on this shorty.
No, if you accidentally find out.
Absolutely, you can't do
I
that.
write it in my diary.
You can't do that.
iPhone now has a journal app.
Yeah, right.
And you can lock it.
Right in my journal app.
What if she
given
listens
you-
to the pod?
It's kawa, man.
Yeah, then it's out of my hands.
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
bro. It's out of my hands.
Oh my gosh, guys! I've been. Embo, he's the editor, but our story is hot. Don't you know?
Okay,
You
leave
That's how
our
it's
pod
done,
the way
man.
it is,
guys,
man. We know
I
the
was thinking
timestamp.
about it. When I get a boyfriend, will I
You know, you've
remain
not
on the
been
pod?
timestamped. You know, you've not been timestamped.
Timestamp.
Those Patreon episodes are going to slap when she gets a guy.
Yeah. Wait, when you get a boyfriend, what are you saying?
When I get a boyfriend, will I be on the pod?
You will.
You will.
My man is not a fan.
You go. We already have a, what is it called? Sample
President.
space.
Yeah, the president. You'll just be another one we've lost, man. Another one down, man.
Another
We'll see her
one.
when she's out of it. In fact, we'll send you to be like research.
Yeah,
Let's go do some research. You come
this
back
pod
after
is
5
for singles.
And if you come back like, because you know like how the last one was like, what, 4 years or 3 years?
Yeah, for years.
Like a boyfriend for 4 years.
Oh, I
If
had
you
a
come
boy
back
for
like
like 4 years.
after like 10 years of marriage, bro.
God forbid. God
We'll
forbid.
get at least 100 episodes of just fire.
because
bro.
by that time now we're giving guys one pod a month.
Yeah.
Because all of us are married.
Yeah.
I'm so dead. No, anyway, I thought
Nah,
about
player.
it. About how, I mean, as of right now, 3/4 of the pod is single. So you don't think, obviously, if we all got into relationships, it's going to significantly, especially for me, most of my jazz bees, the funny things men tell me, it's going to significantly alter the things we can say.
You're going far
Yeah, but I don't think
because
it will become less
last year,
interesting.
3/4 of us were.
But do you
In
think they will still be
relationship.
telling you those things?
Who
when
will
you're
still
in a
be telling me which
relationship?
things?
The guys. Do you think they will
No,
still
that's
be
what I
telling you
mean.
those
I want
things?
to have funny stories. And even though I have funny stories, I'll have to think about the fact that this is my boyfriend. I don't hurt his feelings. So I won't be able to
Just
judge
make sure
them
he
on the
doesn't
pod.
subscribe. Man.
No, I feel
Patreon
like
will bathe.
this is what I'll say, man. I feel like funny people, like you're able to just find the humor in whatever, bro.
You're saying she's funny.
She's funny.
I'm funny.
Is she not funny? She's funny.
I'm funny, but I don't date funny men.
She has her days.
Yeah, but like it doesn't
Don't be a
matter.
hater.
I'm sure that shit of like the funniest people are dead serious, like they're not joking.
Yeah.
I feel like you'll still be able to find the humor in whatever, man. And your partner will,
Yeah.
if they're not okay with it at first, they'll kind of like learn to like understand it in that context. Like it's an entertainment pod.
Yeah.
They talk like it's
Yeah.
because like it's
But I won't lie
It's
though.
like, it's
They
like
see the
falling,
jokes in,
falling in
like,
love with a
mundane shit.
falling in love with a love doctor, and you don't expect him to use this romantic voice with people. Like,
I'm
this thing is supposed
so
to be minded.
yeah.
I hear that.
Yeah.
Okay. How about if like now, like for you guys that are on camera, the fact that if you give a story about your person, whoever has your socials knows your person. Whoever you get, because they know what you look like. So if they see you, or if they see you in public being like cute and cozy, they'll be like, oh, so this is a babe who did ABCDEFG.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there's a tasteful way to tell whatever
Yeah.
story, bro.
Yeah. And also, don't just
Definitely.
judge everything, man. There's some
There's
things
something that you know you
Yeah.
can't say.
Yeah.
Can leave
It's
out
something
some stuff,
honestly,
yeah.
also there's a point where like if you've been with your partner for a certain number of years, like there's some shit that's not that deep, bro. If I'm telling a story about like any, I guess you learn your partner and know what they're cow with and what
you
they're
learn
not
your
cow
partner, but right now, whoever gets into a relationship, the pod is going to predate the relationship.
Last year, fine. We had some things we couldn't.
Man,
overjudge
they said you
about.
became boring. Let me tell you, they said when you were in love,
Hey, is that what I said on
you
the
were,
last
yeah,
pod?
yeah.
You
No, I
didn't
said
say
they shit that we couldn't
boring.
talk
They
about.
say
man.
they said
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
was
I
like
said they should be-
what he referenced it to was that show that we watched,
Yeah.
where the chick became super boring when she fell in love.
She didn't become super
That
boring.
nobody wants to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, have you watched it?
Not yet.
It's good as
But
hell.
I've met like 3 babes who
Man,
have
it's
told me
doing
about
really
it. It was
well.
good as
It
hell.
has performed
Okay, let me
really
tell you,
well.
there's a babe I met on the weekend. Was like, have you watched Nobody Wants This? I was like, I've dabbled, you know.
I've dabbled in it. First of all, the episode is 26 minutes. I don't know how you dabbled.
I'm up dabbled, man. Yeah, and it was how we began talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Can
but I
we
think
do
we'll
questions?
figure out what to talk about, man. I think we'll figure out what to talk about.
But anyway, whoever I be with it will be Kawa.
You'll be cool.
Anyways, man, can we do some questions?
Some questions.
Let's do
Questions. Remember, all these questions are from the patrons.
From yeah.
First one, this is not a question. It's felt cusp on that secular hug. You remember when you said you wanted a secular hug?
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone
I
was
said
feeling
I
it.
wanted a secular hug. I'm back in my faith bag. No, I no longer want a
Go on,
secular. I want a Christian hug now.
Tough.
Leave space for Jesus.
Bro,
Yeah.
the buddies that have posted Sydney on his birthday, I now understand why he always goes to the cinema. Guys, now relax.
Correct. You got a lot of happy birthdays, by the way, on our socials now.
Is it?
From
I didn't check,
90%
I
chicks.
didn't check.
A lot
That's
of
a-
happy birthdays.
Yeah. Okay. Explains why he's still single. Tough.
Damn.
You guy, you shooting? Whoever sent that in.
Yeah, the person who sent this DM, talk to me. We'll find out. Hashtag ask Casper. Are you okay with your friend dating your brother?
I think my friends can do way better.
Oh.
But if that's what you want, yeah, okay. Do you?
Wow, you don't rate him like that. Like, you don't rate him.
Yo, this chick is so fucking rude.
No, she's going to come and tell us, man.
The
Family
mad thing is-
group.
Let me tell you the mad thing.
Uh,
I feel like your family might listen to this spot.
Oh, my mom listens to this pod.
Yeah, but now
Hi,
like
mommy.
you don't think your brothers listen to this spot,
My oldest brother is in a relationship.
so you can't listen to this spot.
He might, but how would he? He's going to marry his babe, I think. I don't know.
Oh.
I
That makes
hope.
it
I like
slightly-
her.
Anyway, let me not over delve into this one.
You're over delving, man.
Yes.
No, but genuinely, okay, let me ask you this.
I'm also calling you delving, man. Because
Would
be
you want,
delving.
would you like, I don't know. You know how you see your siblings as like, anyway, you guys is different, your guys. But it's like how someone can tell you, oh, your brother is handsome. And I'm like, nigga, what? No.
My sister does that, man. She does
Yeah, because you don't see your brother like that.
'Cause
So if
like-
somebody told me, oh, I think your brother is, you know,
that. Actually, no, my
the
sister is
bee's
calm.
knees,
My mom.
I'd be like, Bro, you can do so much
My
better.
mom, when they tell her I'm handsome,
She jumps.
she will bring data from 1997.
About how you not answer.
Like, do you know what my mom told me today? She told me a story of a girl, and then she said, "Oh, the girl was so beautiful." I said, "Beautiful like how? Like, give me an example." She said, "I don't know, beautiful. Give me someone who is beautiful." Then I said, "Beautiful like me." She said, "You're not beautiful."
Relax.
Your mom needs to be on this
She
point.
was like,
Your mom needs to be
she was like,
There is no one.
She was like, "You're
Yeah.
not." When I'm talking about beauty, no, you're not
Not
beautiful.
you.
Let me tell you,
Yeah.
there's no one who cooks me more than my mom.
Yeah.
Like
No
Agro is
one,
always
yeah.
supposed to be our best friend.
My mom can humble me. You know, you can wake up, you're feeling hard. She'll be like, boss, first come back down.
My mom is too shy.
Eh.
Too shy. Like I feel like if someone said I'm handsome, she'll just like blush and like look out.
Wait, remember the chick I told you who told her, "Oh, Flav," I almost said her name.
Yeah.
Like, "Oh, your daughter is so beautiful." Do you know what she told the chick?
What?
I think you saw her when she was wearing makeup.
Yo, that lady is. Anyway,
Anyway, one day we'll have your mom on the pod.
next question.
Man, why do you guys are so dumb, bro? Why do reverends like Toyota Noahs, especially the 1999 one?
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't drawn that comparison. But I don't know enough reverends, man.
I don't know enough.
I haven't
reference.
noticed that.
I won't
You
lie.
need to carry Bob sheep.
Maybe that's something to do with,
reverends.
maybe that's something to do with Noah's Ark, man.
Stop right now.
Maybe it's biblical, man. Maybe it's biblical.
These guys saw all the names in the Toyota bond. They were
Like
like,
I said, that Noah. What does that Noah look like, man? I guess of a flag.
Noah.
Guys, do you think that's why it's a family car?
Noah's.
Maybe he might be speeding.
Maybe,
man. You guys
maybe.
might be speeding.
Because of
Have
the
you guys been seeing this Florida stuff?
No.
Yeah, the
How Florida,
hurricane.
it has been hit by 2 hurricanes.
Oh, yes,
in a
yes,
row.
yes.
Yeah, bro. I have workmates in Florida, man.
I think they
They're tough.
evacuate.
Yeah, they evacuated.
You
But
see that
it's
chick?
tough.
There's a chick on TikTok who refused to evacuate.
Mm-hmm.
She lives in a concrete house. Like her husband built their house, but he built it with like industrial concrete. Like think what they use for commercial buildings, like skyscrapers and shit. So she said, "Bro, we built our house so that it would be hurricane resistant.
Impenetrable.
So we're not leaving." And they didn't leave.
And
And
And the house is covered that day.
Yeah, bro. I
did
saw
it
that guy
enter?
who was in a boat,
Nothing
man.
entered.
Just a guy in a boat.
There's a guy who's in a kayak in his crib.
Yeah.
His crib is flooded. He's in a kayak inside the
The guy
house.
is on this one. Okay,
nuts.
there's a guy who's in a boat, and that guy is still kawa on the ocean. Like it's tethered to the shore, but it's still kawa. And then there's guys who could bed their house. You know those things for what is that sport called? Like rappelling, whatever the climbing thing. Those ropes. These guys could bed them on their crib, man. Back and forth.
To hold it in place.
The
I
crib
saw-
is dead.
I saw some guy, I think he's like from the Caribbean or something, and he had this popo tree next to his house. So that guy was grabbing a rope and trying to tie the popo tree.
yeah,
to
he
the
was trying to
tree so that
save
it
his
wouldn't
popo
go.
tree. He was like, my
I felt
papaya
him, I felt
tree.
him,
He
man.
was trying to save his papaya tree.
I
I
felt
saw
him,
that.
bro.
But
saw
no, that
that.
hurricane looks so bad, bro.
Yeah,
I
too.
saw a visual.
Saw too.
Yeah, they had.
So there
they
was
had.
Helene and
Yeah.
Milton.
Milton, yeah.
Milton.
I saw a visual because the initial day of Helene was 3 feet, which was like this table. The last day was 9 feet. And bro, on average, we are 5 or at something. 6 feet if you're mob. This thing was 9. You could go easily.
Nuts.
But yeah, guys are still alive, man. Everyone who listens,
Prayers to them.
stay safe, man. Stay safe. Next one, update. Casper, I've just caught up with the pods. This is your friend from before. Thanks for giving Beyonce a try. We can now finally go on that date.
Yes.
We have
Slide for
another
details.
obstacle.
So
Oh, okay.
Yo, this guy is against getting an MJP baby. Like,
Yeah.
so many
The
obstacles.
thing is, you also be Mob Jazzy.
An MJB.
Yes, it's what I
MJB.
did. MJB, yeah, Mob Jazz baby, crazy. Yeah. I don't have a deep voice or long nails, and I have
Long fingers.
and I have a champagne toast candle, the 3-week thing in the house.
Champagne toast candle.
Remember
Oh,
those?
how I
she-
said,
yeah.
I went to a
That
guy's,
guy went to-
you enter a guy's house, and if he has very many scented candles, he has a girlfriend.
Hey.
Do we stand a chance?
He has a candle.
He has a candle.
He has a scented candle. You have only one.
And the guy knows the name. He didn't say 3-week candle.
He has a champagne
said
toast.
champagne
That's
toast?
a particular.
Yeah.
It's
That's
a
a nice
particular Bath
candle.
and Body Works candle.
Yeah,
It
that's a
smells
nice
really
candle.
nice.
I don't know what that is, but clearly he knows his stuff.
Yeah.
Does he have a chance?
I saw one candle is better than no candle, bro. 1 candle is a lot.
And if it's 1 candle, you can't be sure it's from a babe. It might be.
And how many candles does a man need, bro? Like, just have like a candle in a sitting room. You light that thing,
Champagne
Yeah.
toast.
Yeah.
Maybe one in your room. Maybe like.
Or you can have one on
that's how I can
rotation.
move it, bro.
When you're in the bathroom,
Just move it. You know what I mean?
Like, let's not act like
Yeah.
it's a
Relax. It's
candle.
1 candle, and those candles are like 200k, bro.
Yeah.
Relax.
As
these candles are 200k.
The bigger the candle, the more expensive it is.
Yeah, but like
So
200k.
Yeah, even more, bro.
That's
The big candles with 3 weeks, bruh.
200k.
Eh?
Wait, 3 weeks?
Okay, when you guys find
3
me,
weeks,
just
like-
move.
Like, how
Like
are
a
you
week.
going to light all the 3 weeks?
Yeah, you just light all of them.
It gives you a
Isn't one
brighter.
enough?
Just 3 weeks for a result.
First of all, if you light 1 week, it's only going to burn on one part, so
Yeah.
it will
And the
burn
candle becomes
unevenly, and it will
slant
become
like a
crooked,
trapezium.
Oh, it's that
ugly.
big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's huge.
Okay.
Okay,
I think it's
so
peak. Pause.
whoever you are, they've forgiven me for my Beyonce
Yeah, but they
indiscretion.
have said
Yes.
He didn't have a deep voice. Is your voice okay? You just answer this and then we proceed. Is your voice softer than mine?
Okay.
We'll find out today.
Respond.
We'll find out
Respond.
today.
Let's just
Respond,
do.
yeah.
Let's do some back and forths, and then we'll set up the date.
If
I
your
think you should
voice
send
is,
like a voice note to
if
an
your
IG.
no, he hears my voice right now.
Bro, one of our patrons has she has a podcast. You remember a podcast that I did?
Yeah.
Tina's podcast. And there's an episode where she like set 2 people up on a date, and it's basically just their date. Okay, the way she did it is she like
Wasn't that the episode after yours?
before mine.
Before?
She got them to do like questions, so they were asking each other questions. But I think it would be interesting just to like listen into 2 people's like just their date, bro.
So what are you
I
trying
don't
to say?
Just an idea, man.
I mean,
Patreon exclusive, $10 to listen to just that episode.
Patreon has a feature where we can sell the
The
episode.
episode by itself.
So
Just an idea.
You guys
Coming
come and you
soon.
see
Yeah, just
off
an
camera.
idea. Just
Us
an
will just
idea.
react.
Yeah.
coming soon. Oh,
We can
but will
split.
the mic will be on, yeah? Mics will be on,
Us,
yeah?
us will just be here to
We
react.
can
We'll be
split
like,
with
"What?"
Casper and her date and MJP.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can split those $10.
And you'll get everything live
Yeah,
and
but we
direct.
need to find out if he's down.
Yeah, I think he'd be down.
that's
I think
fine.
he'd be
I
down.
think he'd be
I think
down.
you guys would be on like
Idea.
extra pressure.
To do what?
I don't know. You know, giving you guys questions to ask each other, it just makes more sense. Like it makes
Yeah,
things
you
easier.
script something. I think that would
Yeah.
actually
Like, can
be
we talk?
interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
feel
Just
like,
sit there with your car box
First
and
of,
ask yourself
first of all, it's going to be
questions.
a blinded because we've never seen each other.
yeah.
So
that would be so
I think
dope.
that would be so funny
That
and
would
so
be so
interesting. And yeah, so
Damn. We're
I
about to
hope-
become a vlog channel, man.
No, it'll be audio.
it will be audio. It will be audio.
Okay,
The
so-
only what will be on camera will be you guys' reactions.
Yeah.
But what's I going to say? Whoever you are, now that there's a possibility of our date being recorded, I hope your voice is not softer than mine.
Yeah, he'll answer.
Let me tell
Be
you, these guys,
awkward.
you know, vocal training.
He'll answer. If
You
it's,
come on,
if it's
Zaka.
softer,
Hi.
if it's softer, we leave it to Wendy. Man. Do the rest.
To Eddie.
Wendy can fix anything. Leave it to Wendy.
But yeah, I won't judge you. I won't judge you if it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, just
Yeah.
tell us.
So will they be having microphones?
Yeah, we'll be having
So it'll be like me here.
No, I think we should. How it should happen is that our date is recorded like audio, and then your reaction is what's on the pod.
Yeah, definitely.
You get like you guys be like watching the date, and the listeners be watching your reaction and hearing our date.
But I feel like that's
Like, have
too
you watched
intrusive.
Gogo Box?
I don't know why.
Gogo Box.
Yeah, but see there, they have cameras like recording you guys.
Right?
Right?
But
No,
again,
recording.
this is for the pod. It's not for them. They will figure out their love
They be
later.
recording people watching TV. So here we shall record you watching our date.
Yeah, but your date will have to be recorded with a camera.
No, just
Yeah. But I feel
that's
like
too a bit too
yeah,
intrusive.
I feel like it's too invasive. Like
Yeah.
you guys won't be able to
Wait.
enjoy yourselves.
Wow.
Would it be like how it is right now? Like they will be in the back and you guys will
No,
just
I want them to
reacting?
go on their date, bro.
Yeah,
and
don't
then
want.
We'll just record.
I want them to be day.
You want us to be here at KNK?
No.
We'll cut for you guys some
I
marble
want
cake.
it to be a date, bro.
Yeah.
Like for real a date. Not just for
Oh,
like,
and then I think that would be so interesting. But he has to know. I don't do it without his consent. But
Yeah, of
then,
course.
Yeah,
of
but then
course.
like for instance, if he didn't pull out the chair for me or stuff like that, how would I throw in a snide comment without him hearing?
But the thing is, who would be? You would probably be the one recording the date.
Who?
You.
Me, yes.
Because do you want one of us come there and like set the shit up?
No,
and
I would set it up.
then-
Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah.
Bruh. I don't know what you're waiting
that
for,
date when you
man.
had forgotten to press record.
These
I'll be
guys will kill
pissed,
me.
bro.
Anyway.
I'll be pissed.
You have to give us everything. One for
Talk
one.
to us, DM us, hit the MJP DMs.
Yeah.
Hit us
talk.
up. Hit us up.
Yeah,
You stand a chance.
We're gonna
clearly.
have an MJB.
No, first send another thing. Telling us how like.
We want you to be intentional
About your
about
voice.
this. Yeah.
And if you're willing,
Oh, but he said his voice is not deep.
he said his voice is not deep. My question
But
is it softer than mine? Because he knows my voice.
Fairs.
Oh, but then also these guys have been putting my voice on the deep setting. They
I feel like
changed
we
it
need
today.
to. I feel like we need to get like a thingy
An
where
high
guys
setting
can
today.
send voice notes instead of
Text.
text. So the question is asked. We are listening.
There's also somebody saying Bohai Kaspa. That would be fine.
We
Let's
just need
figure
to find
it
a way
out.
to do that anonymously.
Yeah, can
We
I?
are cooking.
Does the anonymous thing allow that?
No, this
No?
is just. We'll find a way. We'll find a way. Guys, make sure to treat yourselves. Life is short. That's it.
Amen to that, man.
Amen.
Amen to that.
On the rabbi jazz, I've seen some people who married someone who's good on paper. Maybe the person is someone your parents would approve, etc., rather than based on compatibility stroke chemistry. And their jazz seems to last. Whether they find a way to make it work, I don't know. Part 2, do you think one can find someone that's good on paper? Then the more time they spend together, they get to learn how to coexist peacefully.
Okay, do you want
Stroke
to
compatibility.
give him context?
You give
Oh,
the
of the
context.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so that question is based off that show that we've just been talking about. Nobody wants this. And the premise is that this guy is a rabbi and he falls in love with a chick who doesn't believe in God. And he left like a long-term relationship with a girl who was perfect for him on paper. She's also Jewish. She wants the same things. Now, him being a religious leader, for him to progress in his career, he has to be married to a Jewish girl. So we were arguing last week on Patreon, and I was saying that sometimes what's good for you on paper is not what's good for you in real life. But Melvin was saying that he's more compatible. Like, you can't base a relationship off just chemistry. Compatibility is more important than chemistry. I don't know. Anyway, I think there's no formula.
I agree, and that's why the answer to this person's question. That's why I think everyone needs to watch Indian Matchmaker. I also know there's Jewish Matchmaker on Netflix.
There's Asian matchmaker as well.
That's India. Not India?
This one is like Korean type.
Yeah,
thing.
okay. So that show will show you that like people give their criteria, like their own paper criteria. Some of them will meet, it won't work. Some will meet and it will thingy. But a lot of their parents, it wasn't a choice. It wasn't let's meet and date. It was
It was like we
we
found your
met
husband.
once, we had one good conversation, didn't see each other for 3 months until the wedding.
Met at the wedding, yeah.
And like they be happy, like they be speaking like they're happy, be talking about like they're in love, keep saying how like we grew to love each other type thing. So I definitely think it can work both ways. But obviously now like we live in a time of like, I mean, we grew up on like Disney Channel, bro. The type of love that everyone wants is the chemistry version. In fact, Indian Matchmaker calls it a love match. Everyone wants a love match. But the chick of Indian Matchmaker is like, nah, you guys just need to be
We need an
compatible.
arrangement.
He needs to be taller than you. He needs to be like this, good family background, da 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 da. And then after that, you guys will figure it out. Kind what? Then you figure it out. Yeah. Yeah. So
I hear that, mate.
yeah.
I feel like you can make compatibility. I don't think it's set in stone, man. That's my opinion. Because again, when people say we are dating to find out about each other, to learn each other, that sounds like compatibility to me. If you're willing to put in the work, at some point, you can
That's
make
not
it work.
compatibility. That's we were initially attracted to each other, and now we're seeing if we have more than the physical attraction.
Okay, define compatibility then.
Being willing to get to know each other is not compatibility.
What's compatibility?
Compatibility is after you've known each other and like your top 3 things align. That's compatibility.
Okay. My point is where it starts from is you almost know nothing to get to compatible. You
But no,
can't
but-
know because again there's people hitting it off. There's chemistry from day one. Then in the end you realize there's a way, man.
This man believes in polygamy. Yeah. He's hitting it off and then
Did you see that new?
That's fair.
Did you see that new marriage bill that they're proposing?
I I saw it.
Yeah.
Which one?
But then for the polygamy to be, your wife has to consent.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
the bill? What's the bill?
Interesting.
Proposing in which country?
In
Uganda.
Uganda.
Wait,
They're
They're saying
proposing that
that
all monogamous marriages will have the choice to become
have
polygamous.
the potential to be polygamous.
Yeah.
when was this a thing?
It's just been proposed.
It has
It's not
just
yet
been
the law.
proposed.
So it's still a bill.
Yeah,
bill,
the
yeah.
bill
Okay.
has been proposed. So they're saying all, because currently it's only Islamic marriages and traditional marriages that are polygamous in nature. So that means you can have more than one validly subsisting marriages, like as a man. However, this thing is proposing that all monogamous marriages right now, i.e. civil, Christian, have the ability to become polygamous.
It's a URSB thing now. Like when you register your marriage.
You know,
So-
even if it's in church.
Eh?
Even if it's in church.
Even if it's church. But now they say, because right now, like for instance, if you're married in church today and then you marry another chick, the second wedding is void.
Yeah.
It's void from the start because church marriages are monogamous according to law. So, however, they're saying for it to be, for the polygamy thing to be accepted, like for your second marriage to be accepted, your partner, your first wife has to consent.
That's a
gonna be
crazy
tricky.
bill.
It's going to be a tricky one.
It's going
That's
to
a
be
very
a
crazy
very
bill.
tricky one. But
But
I know
also, I
guys are
feel-
going to forge things.
I feel that the law would have to somehow like be fair. Like it has to apply
Allow
equally to women.
polyandry.
No, it has to apply equally to women.
I don't think it does.
And that's a problem.
And
like
that's a problem.
unconstitutional to me.
You get.
Yeah, 1000%
And
unconstitutional.
listen, because my thing is, that's what stood out in the bill. I haven't like dissected it to know other things, but I feel like because the marriage bill that they've consistently refused in the past was giving women more rights.
Yeah.
If they allow this one, I need to go through it and see if it still accords women more rights. If they allow this one, which is taking away from women, I need those feeder guys in court today.
Immediately. And also it appears that like they are trying to outlaw cohabitation. They are trying to make it illegal to cohabit.
What does that mean?
They're claiming that two people who are acting like they are married but are not. It's a crime. It's an offense.
A crime.
I beg your pardon.
Yeah. And there's a penalty for it in that law.
I beg your pardon.
A crime.
You're living together like you're married. If you're owning property together. If you...
What if we are friends? How do you know we are not friends?
You have to prove it now.
That
They'll
we're
bring you
friends.
to court. Then you prove that you're just bad.
That we are owning the property
See,
as friends.
Yeah.
Again.
You have to prove it.
This goes back to
You
a
have to prove
sentiment of mine of when the leaders of the land think they know what's best for you. That's where things go wrong, bro. Because
I'll be so disappointed if this thing is passed, bro.
If this
making
thing is passed,
cohabitation a
so many
crime.
holes,
A
man.
crime.
majority of Ugandans cohabit. They're not married.
Yeah, see, there is shunning it. Making it criminal.
You know
is
what's
crazy.
You know what's funny, eh? But you guys, like respectfully, what's in people's brains? Instead of finding ways to legally distribute property, like for estates of cohabitees and whatnot, instead of including them into succession laws, for them they think the solution is to make
Outlaw it.
cohabitation. Like, is that like what part of the brain is switched
But that's
off?
the thing. Like, what you need to know is the legislators and the judiciary are at odds. The judiciary encounters these things on a daily basis.
Yes.
And so for it has to adjust
And it's trying to find
in a
tangible
fair way.
solutions.
Yes. Versus legislators who they have other like motives. For them it's something else. Now it's something about like, let's say the church or the like they're trying to strengthen other
Morality,
institutions
yes.
as opposed to like
The
fairness
judiciary,
and
yes.
the law and whatnot. So yeah, things are not those two
as
bodies
in,
are
so
not
my
you're trying to tell
question
me if
is-
someone who has been cohabiting for 30 years, they've built a life, property, what, estates, what? If this is it retrospective? If it's passed tomorrow, does it mean these guys are committing a crime? Have been committing a crime?
The beauty is that the judiciary will always be the one to enforce.
Yeah.
And if it's not
And they can say
enforceable, if it's
it's
unconstitutional.
It's unconstitutional.
yeah.
And also,
that
my
thing will
question
be
with cohabiting
sent
is,
back.
at what point does it become cohabiting? Like, if my girlfriend moves in with me, is that cohabiting? Is it when we have a child? Is it after a certain period of time?
Cohabitation, I think, is just two people living together. But in this law, I think they've put a time on it. I think they've said for a year or 6 months or something like that.
6. So if my girlfriend moves in with me and stays with me for 6 months, it's now a crime.
She moves in for 5 months and 3 weeks. The last week she goes back to her mom's crib. She comes back. Comes back after a week. We start afresh.
Yeah.
Nah, that's a crazy bill. It's
crazy. I don't think it will be passed.
I hope
crazy things have happened.
I mean, was the anti
homosexual? It was passed.
That one was passed. The anti YouTube, forgive me. The anti-pornography bill, was it passed?
It was, but I think certain sections of it were
rescinded,
repealed,
or declared unconstitutional.
Yeah. Guys went to court.
Yeah, guys go to court, man.
Man, I need those lau guys.
Yeah, those guys go.
Yeah,
those guys go.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, man, Casper was giving major capitalist energy during the top 1% conversation. Which one was that again?
Oh, the time when they said I can never be part of the top 1%, but I can marry into it. Kawa. Anyway, yeah, I'm a capitalist, 100%.
Respect.
Yeah, but Sydney's explanation was so real. There's no such thing as an ethical billionaire. So I don't know. Give me financial comfort over extravagance. I don't need that much at the cost of others. I guess.
That's real.
That's real.
Man, Casper, you're just about multitasking. Is it only a chick thing to do two things at a go? I'm here dying trying to juggle an online masters and work. He's a guy.
That's a stereotype that only women can. It's a stereotype used to take advantage of women.
Is it?
Yeah.
Let's continue to perpetuate that one up. I'm playing.
Again, Casper, with your laugh, I don't care about the shape of your derriere. If you speak French.
What they inverted. I said I have no bum.
Yeah. You might be out to mislead us, but you sound like a thick chick.
Let's go. I love this guy.
I love that you just laughed because it says, anyway, jokes aside, your hearty laugh can cure depression.
Oh, that's so
come on, man.
Replay the laugh.
Replay the laugh. Thank you. But yeah, I have a nice laugh. I don't have a
care
bum.
about the shape of your derriere.
I don't have a bum, and I'm not cute in the face.
But
I have a nice
was
laugh.
worked, man.
I love that comment, bro.
Yeah.
I love that comment.
You guys talked about late night radio show voices, but I raise you girls' TikTok voiceovers. So airy and pretentious.
Interesting.
Oh my gosh, they were talking about this girl who you said you find cute.
Yeah.
The girl who makes food from scratch, Nara
Smith. Yes.
Do you be hearing her voiceovers?
I love her, bro.
So today I decided to make a banana muffin from
my
scratch.
favorite thing. I know that she's like playing a role and like leaning into it. So now I hear the irony in everything that she's saying.
You think it's like tongue in cheek?
Yeah, I think it is 1000%. And she knows. She knows. Like she knows that that's the brand. She keeps making it funnier and funnier and funnier. Like
so for you, when you're watching a video, you're dying.
I be dying. Like when she was saying Akido's Capri Suns. That shit sent me. She'll even say some shit like, my husband said he was starving and wanted me to make this and this. So I put the bread and then it had to sit for 45 minutes and I'd be dying, bro.
This one is, hey, I'm putting this first because we need to get it out of the way.
Okay.
And I think it's important. Hey, it's Rona. Just want to thank Melvin for coming for the Surfaces 3 exhibition opening and encourage the rest of MJP to check it out. So tell us about that.
You guys, did I know? I
talked about it last time. On Patreon.
Yeah, you guys should definitely go for that. Surfaces 3 is, I think it's like a cohort of artists. I think the Afri-Art Gallery does this every year. This is their 3rd edition. And one of our patrons, Rona, was part of that cohort this year. Also, friend of the pod, Kashushu, was part of it. I don't know any of the other artists. I don't think I knew any of the other artists, but I met a few of them. Guys are so talented, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Guys are so talented.
If I can, I want to go tomorrow, man.
I think that might be one of the best exhibits I've seen at the Afri-Art, man.
I hope it's still showing after my finals. I want to go check it out.
You definitely should, man. It's so beautiful, bro.
I want to go tomorrow.
Rona's piece, you guys need to see Rona's piece.
The lighting,
It was cold.
it looked cold.
It was cold, man.
Cold.
Yeah, guys,
And
please
it's the only, like-
check out the Afri Art
It's the-
exhibit that's running right now.
Rona and Kashushu had the only interactive pieces. So I think that those are,
I'll be there tomorrow.
Yeah, shout out Rona, man.
Guys, how is Jesse? I hope his ventures are going smoothly.
He's Kawa, man. Go listen to his EP, MINUTEMAN. And we'll send you love, bro.
Have you guys been seeing this Mutuzo and Oscar Kefafo on Twitter? I saw a bit of this yesterday.
I'm not on
that?
Twitter.
I don't know exactly what it is. You know me and drama. I stay away from it. But it's basically, I think they have a child together, and Oscar guy, this is Oscar Ntege. I know the name.
The chick's baby daddy is Oscar Ntege.
Yeah, I know the name. I think this is Mutuzo M.
I know the chick. She Michelin something.
I guess, yeah.
Michelin.
I don't know much.
Michelin.
But I guess they have a child together, and he's being, for lack of a better word, a deadbeat. But on social media, he's acting like he's a prime dad. So there was an exchange of screenshots. This is what she has said. This is how much I've paid from him. And the chick is also saying, like, hey, yo, you're not doing too much. You're posting these screenshots without context, so she gives the context. And from the context, it honestly seems that he's really...
A deadbeat.
Yeah.
But I never want to have a
So
public fight with my BM, bro.
Yeah.
I never ever want to have a
Never,
public
bro.
fight with someone that I have kiddos with. That's why it's so, like, you have to be so careful who you have kiddos with, bro. Damn.
Yeah. But it has already happened. Unfortunately, it has come to light. And it's long, bro, because, again, it's Twitter. So you have the guys who are cracking jokes about it. You have the guys
And
who
I
are
hate
serious
Twitter.
about
And Twitter
it.
is the worst place. Like,
Yeah.
I never want to make fodder for Twitter, bro. Like, for guys to just...
What if
'cause guys
if you
don't take
think,
shit
If
seriously,
you think
bro.
Twitter is the worst place, what if your babe switches on the camera, your baby mama, and
and goes on TikTok.
goes on TikTok? Like, this guy does not pay for shit. He's a deadbeat. And says your full government name. Melvin of the Mobster podcast.
What would be the right thing to do? Because what I would want to do is shut the hell up. But then when someone has, like, dragged your name through the mud, sometimes it's smart for you to clear things up. But I think I'd come here. I mean, I love my platform.
I have a pod.
I literally have a podcast. I will just come here and speak my piece and keep it pushing, bro. Like, because at least here you're
I think that's the
speaking
only way to do it.
You're speaking at least directly to an audience that understands you and knows you. And I guess those are the only people who can hold you accountable to an extent. But people on Twitter or TikTok or whatever who have no idea who I am, like, I don't feel accountable to them, bro.
Yeah, see, again, for me, it's just one of those things where I don't think I would want anything to go public, bro. And if I'm being a deadbeat, the truth is, the way I know my character, if only one person, who doesn't have to be a public person, but like one person held me accountable, I would straighten up, bro. I would straighten up. But again, you cannot till you get there, I guess. But the entire situation,
it's tricky if it's true.
yeah.
It gets tricky also if it's true.
And the thing
Because
is, the
if it's true,
screenshots they make it seem so true, bro.
Yeah.
And this chick texts, come see your daughter. This is September 2022. You're seeing the next WhatsApp, like in Jan 2023. Your daughter is trying to talk to you. No reply. 2 months later, your daughter is going to school. This guy doesn't know the new school. Like, the screenshots are somehow, bro. It's long. That's all I can say.
We
It's long.
empathize.
Yeah, man. We hope you guys figure it out. But maybe just take it off Twitter.
Yeah.
Just
Twitter is not the
deal with
place,
it in
man.
real life or through family or something, but just take it off Twitter.
So
Again,
is that it?
from the tweets, it looks like the family was involved as well, and the guy didn't, like, you know, when you appear in front of the family, you seem cool. You say you're going to readjust. As soon as you go back,
Back to,
yeah.
So is that it for questions?
Yeah.
Okay.
How long have we done?
Hour 51.
Is it?
So
Nice.
probably hour 40.
So we're going to talk about young Philly in next week.
Allegations.
I feel like let's keep this for next week because then the story will develop.
Yes, we need more info.
Yeah. I like that.
All right. Did you unclose again with those shouts?
Oh, me, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you know every time we drop a new episode. Subscribe to the Patreon to get access to extra episodes, early access to merch, potential early access to the first MJP date. Guys,
Yes.
this could be the beginning of an MJP love story.
Listen.
Yeah, so subscribe to Patreon. It's only $5.
MJP, that's what we're calling it.
Rumor has it the date might be $10, but MJP $5 a month. And yeah, hit up all our socials. Mob Jazz Podcast, Instagram. Do we have Twitter?
Yeah, we do.
Twitter.
Have you checked that account?
I'm
Twitter,
logged in.
Instagram,
Okay.
and yeah, everything. Like, share, subscribe. Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Stream Minuteman by
Minuteman.
Magic Muchibs.
Oh, yeah.
What else? All albums that we hit up today, stream those.
Cecile Kailewa.
Cecile, I'm gonna listen to that one.
Maverick City.
Maverick City. Glorilla.
Yes,
Yeah.
glorious, bro. Glorious.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Africa must unite. Peace.
Peace.